Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Monday. Glad you're with us tonight. We love that you're here because this is, well, really, you have to be here. It's Must See Monday. We've got incredible markdowns for you all night long. So glad to have your company because we have 3 hours live from Los Angeles and we're going to bring you amazing values. It's not just pieces that you think, oh, markdowns, they must be pieces. We know them, we've seen them before. No, we got brand new for you and still bringing the markdown. So whatever it is you're looking to see, we have got it. We can bring out requests for you, whatever it is, but we have mega values. It's gonna be top of the hour specials. We have a very special couple of Brazilian Paraíbas. I know we're getting towards the last few that we've had. Of course, we've seen just about everything that we've had on the air has gone, whether it's rings or pendants. Got a couple new styles for you tonight in Brazilian Paraíba. And we have 2 pendants for you. If you want to see into the big ones, I know the 71 pointers here. There's a 37 pointer. And then I hear this weekend, we're going to have a, a really good over ½ carat, super clean. But anyway, we've got pendants tonight for you in Brazilian Paraíba, super affordable compared to where those are supposed to be. And then we also have some really exciting. I've got a couple of Paraíbas that are going to be our typical Mozambique, and there is nothing typical about them. We've got a pendant that's a good size, and I'm going to bring you a new ring. And this ring is unlike we've ever seen before because I have a Paraíba. It's 1.5 carats plus, but it's also going to have pink diamonds with it as well. So get ready if you're a collector. I think everybody's really hip to the factor of, we know how rare these stones are, we know how collectible they are, and we know how pricey they are if you can find them. So really, we are the exception to that rule. So we've got incredible Paraíbas for you for our collectors tonight, or again, if you want to instantly be a collector, that's the way to go. And then there is also something very important here that is not only a yellow diamond, but actually the most important yellow diamond we have because it's near and dear to my heart because it is actually one of our classic mountings. It is a beautiful way to do a big yellow diamond, but also it's the white diamonds around them that really make it special. So we're going to see that for you tonight as well. It's a real beauty. It's going to give you a it's going to be just shy of 3 carats. In this ring, it is outstanding. It is classic. You will love it. There's also a white diamond here. We have a 1 carat white diamond. It's an emerald cut in a GIA certified white diamond. So that's just a little bit. Also on affordable fronts, we've got sapphire earrings that are here. I actually have blue sapphire earrings. They're new tonight. Very limited. We also have a really couple of special classics like a diamond solitaire we're going to see. It's the pendant alone. We've been bringing some solitaire styles and necklaces of late. We're going to bring you the pendant so you add your favorite chain to it and lots more. So if you do have requests, get those in. We'll help you out with those all throughout the show and get ready to shop till you drop because that's how we're going to do it. It's an amazing night of values. It's always about starting your week off right. We always have the values. We always bring you a little bit extra discounting on Monday nights to get you started off right. So it's really a perfect time to be shopping. Take a look at this. This is how we start with Alexandrite of all things. And we're going to see a really great affordable price tag. And there are some tanzanite deals too. We've got some big tanzanite blowouts for you as well. So that's going to be here. And just again, like I said, always, you guys know, I hope you always know, but I like to remind you that we are super, interactive being the live show we are. So you can call at any time and tell us what you'd like to see, or if there's something that you're thinking about, even from the past couple of days, or maybe you missed something over the weekend. This is a good time to check in and see if it might still be here. So let's take a look at 112-1792. And this is going to be the 25-point round Alexandrite. I love this because we had a featured selection of Alexandrites over the weekend just yesterday with some of our larger stones that were, as Alexandrites tend to be quite pricey. So this is really that way to get affordability that you wouldn't normally see with Alexandrite. You're still getting a good sized stone because a 1/4 carat is just that. That's unusual to see with the Alexandrites. You don't get too many that are going to be a 1/4 carat, especially in a round that is diamond cut like this is in this floral style. So giving you a little something that's different, not your basic, not your everyday, not your, dare I say, even boring mounting. Like, sometimes mountings, we tend to go with the classics with really important stones, but sometimes it's fun to be able to mix it up and get that high style to this wraparound floral that you have that has 82 points in diamonds as well, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. And I do want to point out that the floral itself is going to sit a little bit above the stem, if you will, or the shank, but that's going to be really that wraparound design as if you took a real flower, as if somebody handed it to you and you said, oh, that's so lovely, I want to keep it with me at all times, and you just wrapped it around your finger. That's kind of what this looks like, and you've got that really special idea. Now let's try it on, because you can see you can actually put this really, because of the size not being too overly large, you can actually wear it in a variety of ways. So really anywhere on the hand, That's just, on the ring fingers we like to do, but certainly you could add this to, your rotation. If you have your classic here and you want to add it here, this works really anywhere across the hand, I would say maybe besides the thumb. So you've got a really good look. 82 points in diamonds is a lot. You can choose your gold color, which is what we like to do when at all possible, which is usually possible. And we're going to make this $29.99 ring to start us off on a Monday. Really important markdown. We got to show you how we mean business on this Monday night with the markdowns. We mean really, really sophisticated, top-notch quality, as always, but really dropping those prices down. And to that point, it is not even going to be $29.99 or $19.99 or even, get ready, because it's not even $9.99, which really makes it a headline, right? 25-pointer in the round brilliant, all that blue and that green, but then of course, what does this do? It changes color. It's one of those color-changing gems we adore, so you're getting the ability to see that in a different light, and then check it out how it's going to go from blue-green to red, and it's like a red-purple that you have, so we'd love to see it. And it's not even $9.99 or $8.99. We're going to make it a really affordable deal right now and get it out for $8.88 only, so that's going to be a huge value on our beautiful Alexandrite, the June birthstone, which, of course, a really unusual June birthstone that you may not be aware of, so I like to point it out because we think of pearl as the classic, but it's also for June. So really special piece there, and we've got 30 seconds counting down, and then we've got, there's a brand new heart-shaped necklace. Really, again, since we're probably in the swing of thinking about gift giving, we've got a heart-shaped necklace coming up. It's one of those heart shapes with diamonds, but really luxury in style. So we're going to see that coming up next, and then we'll probably be getting into those Brazilian Paraíbas here in the next few minutes, so you don't have to wait too long. There's even some gorgeous diamond hoops that are going to be different types of diamonds put together, like rounds and baguettes, and we do have a larger Alexandrite if you want it. It's a 61 pointer, but the price is going to go up a little bit as they do. So that's the way to go if you want probably our only Alexandrite in the inventory that is under $1,000, and that's where, again, $888 gets that to you. So then we're going to show you the heart shape, and this is really special. I'm going to start with it on the hand here because we're going to throw in this beautiful chain, and this is not just any gold. It's actually, instead of just gold, it's 18 karat gold. How pretty is this? I mean, what in the world? What a beautiful way to take this design, which is really a lot like, oh gosh, I love this piece so much. It really is pretty how it's all an outline of a heart on the outside, and then they really created a beautiful look within it. It almost looks like, it's almost giving me like a floral vibe, like those are diamond clusters and a floral look that you have inside of this heart shape that's very defined. It's 18 karat solid white gold. It'll be 11222128, and it's 55 points in diamonds that are larger now. With it, we're going to throw in this beautiful slinky smooth box chain that you have that's also in the 18 karat gold. And as we've been seeing of late, it's beautiful because you also get adjustability with these chains, and we're going to give you an 18-inch maximum length. But then do you see that little charm there? That's where you can actually pull that little charm. That's like your little, end cap, if you will, and you're going to pull that, and then you can actually adjust it and make it shorter, really down to any length you want, 18 inches maximum. So even that chain, which you see there, I mean, that's the beauty of it. When it moves, you see how all that light catches and reflects off the surface. And then I'm going to give you a measurement before we show it up close, but because of course we're going to do that and show you how beautiful a size this is, and then I'll show it on the neckline for you. But great for everyday wearability because you've got that just almost 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. So really good look there. And then I'll show it to you on the neckline just so you can see it from that perspective, get a sense of the size from a distance away, just like you see there. And you can see how pretty that is now with a little bit more of whether that's going to be a color you have behind it. Look at that against a fabric, how beautiful that is. Or here, when you see it up here with the skin tone showing through because of the negative space that's through the middle. So that's really stunning. Let's go back up close and actually take a look at this one for the first time in that up close perspective. And it's actually, you can wear it two ways. If you wanted to just put the chain through one of the bails, what they've done automatically is put a bail on either side of the top lobes of the heart, but you could actually have it sit a little bit more at a diagonal. If you just want to utilize one of the bails, you could do that as well. So try to look past the tweezers that are holding it, but I wanted you to see how the diamonds are bigger stones for the most part individually, and we've got one only in, do you love it already? We've got one in white gold, and this one does stay in the white gold because it's our designer piece, but what a great gifting opportunity this would be, and you can see how it sits up. Actually, you've got essentially bails all the way through as a result. So you could actually put that in a lot of different ways if you wanted to wear it, just different, angles and different rotations, you can do that. But it's going to be Wow, what a value. $999 if you'd like it. So a beautiful way to get bigger diamonds, as you see. 18 karat gold. There's a little bit of a texture done on the very outside border of the heart, and then that smooth, gorgeous chain that is also 18K, and you see that right there. That is just that beautiful mirror finishing of the box link chain you have, and you can see how that top portion there, how it really lights up, just like the diamonds do. So it just goes to show you don't need diamonds necessarily to have sparkle and shine in your jewelry, as long as it's a well-made piece. So that's only $999 if you'd like it. That's a one only and brand new. First time we're seeing that tonight. So love having that. We got a big blue zircon here also in a round. And then I've got to show you platinum and diamonds in pendants. There's one piece. I think if I could have one piece from this inventory from tonight, it's this gorgeous platinum and diamond piece that we're going to show you that has an elongation to it. It's really a statement style. So we'll see who's got this one. Gents Emerald is here, by the way, as well. And then do you think it's too early to bring out the Paraiba with the pink diamonds? Because what a pairing that is to get those together. So that's going to be coming up as well. Let me know on the heart shape. We're going to keep on moving because I got a lot to show you today and a little surprise coming up right now. A surprise. Imagine like you just are the most unassuming. You walk into the room and then you hear surprise. It's something I didn't even tell you about because this is so rare and so special, and yet early bird special here for you because the early birds know we're going to bring out some really unique and designer pieces here in the early parts of the show always. And this is going to be our 11222025. That is the one, the only. It's a true green diamond. We're talking about the all-natural green diamond in a great size. And I'll tell you, if you're trying to collect different colors of diamonds, we know how difficult that can be to do, especially it's one thing to get the yellows, which will have a beauty tonight, but then it's another thing entirely to start to get into the pinks. However, we've seen a number of pinks here, and yet what we haven't seen any correlation to, I mean, really, when you think about the number of pinks and yellows we've had, even champagnes and fawns, even into the blues, we have had a more frequent opportunity to get you blue diamonds than we have green diamonds. So keep that in mind. That is how rare this is. And it's got maybe just the ever most subtle secondary color of a blue to it. But of course, given that it is diamond and we expect diamonds to sparkle, this still will, even though the headline is the natural color you're getting that's so rare, this will still give you an amazing sparkle to it. It's in this, you know, green diamonds are going to be all that large. So we put it in this really nice opulent setting where you get a little bit of cutout detail and some mill grain, yes, but you get the diamond pave as well. And look at how this is done. So the diamonds are going to stop right at that halfway point, and then you've got the continuation of the gold and the cutout detail as well. So this diamond is 18 points on its own, which we know. Think about it this way. What happens when we see a pink diamond that's 18 points? It's really pricey. That's because they're so rare and they don't happen in large sizes. You're also getting a white diamond weight here of 22 points. So this is the one I encourage you to think about wearing it a lot because it's not that over the top oversized piece. It's not going to be the piece that has, you know, 5 or 6 carats in diamonds around it. So it really takes this color, which is so rare, and gives you a wearability that you wouldn't normally get. Opportunity galore. This is what we're going to do. It's an 18 pointer, which is truly luxury. There are very few of these natural diamonds in the world, especially one that is a green that's not too dark. Sometimes they're going to be a little bit too dark. They get into what I call the mossy color, where they start to have exhibit a lot of brown to them. You'll see a lot of brown. You'll see a lot of sometimes just a really deep, deep green where you're not seeing and appreciating the green color itself, which is obviously the point. So that's what you're really getting here is take a look at it. This beautiful stone, this little secondary blue and golden color, the sparkle and the pop that we love to see, and then I'll try it on for you. So this is just really wild, and it's all 14 karat gold. You can change the gold color if you want, although I love it in the yellow. There's something rich about that. Look at that piece, right? A larger piece, a wider style, but still very comfortable. All the cutout detailing and collectors, come on in. You know my job is to make this affordable, even though it's not supposed to be, and shouldn't be in our world, right? Because you've got a $49.99 piece here, and that's a great value as it is. But if you're trying to collect, this may be that missing link to your many, many colors you're trying to get and own in the fancy diamond world. And here it is in the green that's going to be affordable, because when I've had a couple, you know, and they get into larger sizes like this, they tend to be even more than $5,000. We're going to take care of that price. We're going to move it way, way down. And you still see, you get a brilliance about it. You get that sparkle and flash. I mean, it's not just about color here. It's what all the things we appreciate about diamond still, in, you know, beyond just the color, which is so crazy, incredible, rare. And we're so thrilled and proud to bring it to you, especially when it's not even $49.39 or $29.99. Come on in. There's only one. You know that's my only green diamond of the night. I got nothing else that is a surprise. We've got the yellow diamond I mentioned, but nothing else that's this unique. Our blue diamonds are pretty much gone. Our pink diamonds are approaching sellout. So when we get one of these real rarities like this, you got to capitalize and get it for even, you know what, no excuses here to not take it when it's under $2,500, and it will be right now. You've got a chance to own it. It's only the one. It's in any gold you want. It is like you've got free reign here to collect and collect it quickly, because it's not even going to be 24, 23, or 22. This is how we make diamonds affordable, and we do it better than anybody on planet Earth. We really do. It's not even going to be 22 or 21. We'll make it $1,999 only. And then coming up, we're going to do those blue sapphire earrings that are super affordable. It has been forever since I had a blue sapphire stud, meaning without diamonds. We had a couple pairs yesterday that were blue sapphires, but they were $2,000 and $3,000 for the earrings because they had a lot of diamond weight. We're going to bring you a classic, wearable, really beautiful, kind of casual, beautiful stud, but still done up in a designer way. So that's going to be coming up. And then I just got to preview this Paraíba because it's just too rare to not show you early on. And call me on that green diamond for $19.99. What a huge value that is. But we are ready for one of the cleanest, one of the brightest, one of our true literal best, and the value goes right along with it. Let's see who's got the green diamond. That should be gone. I'm going to just try it on one more time for you because we don't see this mounting very often, so I want you to get a good feeling for how wide and how large, but it's going to taper in the back, so you can go true to size on this one, and it's going to be comfortable for you. You've got that little bit of cutout detail, and then, of course, that beautiful all-natural green diamond. Do you have this one, Jess? Thank you so much. That one's gone. I'm going to preview our Paraíba right now, and you know what? When I say preview, we might as well just sell it. 16 minutes into a Monday? Well, that stone's not going to stick around, especially when you see how affordable it is. That is one of our best. And I know we haven't been able to keep a Paraíba in stock. This is not the Brazilians. I'm going to have some very small, yeah? Sure, absolutely. Here's the inside of that green diamond ring real quick. I know we hate to take our eyes off that, but it's, yes, it is true to size, and this is why. So you see, remember, it's got cutout detailing. So what we do is just let the gold go all the way inside to create that great finish, but then you've got the cutout detailing, right? So you see the tapering, which is why it's going to be, you know, if that were the same width all the way around, I would ask you to go up in a size, maybe a half a size or so, but you don't need to here because of that tapering and that great design. So that one's sold, and we bring this right back. Did you miss it? You missed it. Did we miss it? I missed it. Look at that stone. And it's always more rare in Paraíba land to get more blue than green. And I think you can see right here, you've got more blue than you have green. It's obvious. And yet electricity, neon glow, brilliance, beauty, it's over the top, clean, it is bright. This is not one I want you to miss. And you know what? You might want to call me right now just because it's going to be better to be safe and on the phone lines when the price is revealed as opposed to trying to get in after it's already sold, because that's going to be impossible, right? This one is a shocker to me, and I'm used to great values in the Paraíba arena. We love these stones, but what always never ceases to amaze me is that what we bring out is no compromise Paraíba. Now, Paraíba, as a rule, it's a type 3 tourmaline. All tourmalines are. They're supposed to have inclusions. They usually do. This one is just as bright and clean as one can expect to get. It is neon glow. I'll even block a little bit of the light so you can really see what happens with this stone when you get a little less light and how it becomes even more powerful of a neon stone. It is just truly magnificent. You've got one of our best here. And then we haven't done this very often. As a matter of fact, I can't recall if we've ever done this. Pink diamonds with Paraíba together. A double halo, not just leaving it with one halo, 2 halos in pink diamonds, 1 in white diamonds, keeping that going down the sides of the ring. It is incredible. And I know we have had a lot of Paraíbas come and go in a blink of an eye. It happened just yesterday. It happens every single day we bring them. And this is not a small stone. Now, I looked at this because I look at the pieces before I see all the details because I like to evaluate just on a visual basis. And when I looked at it, I thought it was a 2 carat plus. Take a look at it. It's not a 2 carat, but it is close. It's a carat 56. It's item number 11222277. And I cannot believe the price tag that is associated with this, the discounting. I'm glad it's on a Monday so we can give it the mega discount to get it a very happy home. But that is just spectacular in every way. They're usually even a little lighter. That's if I know I don't have a lot of stones to just sit here and put them all up together, but they're usually quite a bit lighter in their saturation, a little less blue typically, more green. This is 156 in the center. It has 29 points in the pink diamonds that are all natural. I love that the overall shape of the ring on the outside is like an emerald cut. So it's got those beautiful rectangular shapes with the notch corners, but then you have the diamonds continuing down that wider shank, and it's going to be 75 points in the white diamonds in addition to your 29 points in your pink. And you can see here what I mean by a little wider and then it's going to taper down. And you can see how every level of the halo is working its way up to the centerpiece. That, by the way, is a great perspective on the clarity of the stone, too, just FYI. I mean, take a good look. I know I'm showing you the tiered stacked nature of how those halos kind of ramp up, but then you see from that side angle how clean that stone is. It is so powerful and good. I mean, look at the angle this way. Look through those crown facets and look at the clarity that stone is giving you. And straight on, just fantastic. I only have this one. It's as is in the rose and the white gold. It's all going to be solid 14K, and we have got to get this at home, and we will get it home. And so I know it's very early in a Monday night where usually we have a lot of people that are arriving, you know, hour number 2, hour number 3 even, and they're going to miss it entirely. You're the lucky ones that are here. You're the collectors that know that I'm always going to showcase the cannot miss pieces early, and this is certainly one of them. And it's not even going to be, well, $49,999. We've added a lot of pink diamonds, but it really is still with the pink diamonds. It's all about this pot of Eba. That's a tremendous size to get. I know there are folks that are selling, you know, not many people have them, we'll admit, all right? This is not something you see frequently in the world. However, when you do see them, there are literally stones that are a couple of points in size going for $10,000 and more. We've seen that even just today, right? If you've been watching TV, you've seen that probably, right? So this is not a stone for the faint of heart, but what we do is really put them in that affordable level to where hopefully as many collectors as possible can get them. That is our goal. We'd like for everyone to be able to get one if you'd like one. And in these big sizes with that extreme clarity, it gets even better. Now I've got to show it on because this is where you're going to see from a distance away how that glow and that neon, that color is going to become even more intense when you see it from a distance away like you see here. And then to really shadow it a bit and to just block some of the light, look what happens to that stone. Just got even more bright and more neon. This is a very, very important stone. It's a gorgeous ring. I don't know if you could ask for a better combination than pink diamonds and Paraibas. There's something so bright and neon and very, very, very lively about the Paraiba, and then the softness and the pastel, but the importance of the pinks is just a perfect pairing. And we're going to make it affordable. And there's nobody on the phone lines yet. And that is frightening because I know that this is one of those textbook examples of just likely a piece where there's going to be a lot of activity on our phone lines when you see how low I'm bringing this price, how much we're marking down for our mega markdowns. How much? It's a mega markdown. That's what we do on Monday nights. And we're going to wow you right now with a better value than even $49,999. This is really, you know, it's good if we added pink diamonds. That doesn't happen by accident. As I always say, the mountings are not, you know, there's something that are all, everything's well thought out from start to finish, from what stone goes in what mounting and how it's designed and how it's created, and all those different factors are really important that, you know, our design team here does better than anybody to make sure that everything is going to be just right. This is obviously real intentional when you choose to put such an important accent diamond times 2 halos around a piece like this. It just shows you how elevated this stone is, shows you how important it is, and it is really working all together as a visual aesthetic that just really will wow one and all. And you know what? It's not even $49,000 or half of that at $25,000. We just cut that price into half and got you down to $25,000, and that is a value. But where this is going is just going to shock you, especially if you know Paraibas and have been watching them and watching their pricing around the world and, you know, on television too. And even here, we've had a lot of stones here that have been under a carat, that have been over $10,000 for 50 and 60 point stones. That's not what you have to pay to get this 156 when you're getting under $25,000 or under $20,000. And we'll take another look at it because it's not even going to be $20,000 or $19,999. That is a value already, but we're taking it even lower. Just, you know, there's a reason it's here early. There's a reason. Wouldn't have to bring it out with the price and all if it was not that spectacular value this is about to be. And believe it or not, we're taking it even lower than $19,999. And this just could not be prettier if you ask me. I'm a real stickler when it comes to Paraibas. I've been lucky enough to be able to collect them for years and years and years. And they were a lot more readily available 20 years ago when I started collecting them than they are now today. So it was actually technically 19 years ago I started collecting these stones, and haven't really collected many since because the quantity is down to next to nothing. There's very little out there and for sale and then affordable like this is. And you know what? We're going to make it under $15,000 to the very first caller. And I'll just keep going. Got to make sure this one goes. It's not $15,000. It's not 14,000. It's a reward for being here early, but it's also really an embodiment of what we do on Monday nights for you every single week. It's not 14, not 13, not 12. And that's where the shocker is, because it is over a carat and a half, and it's not 12 and not 11 and not even 10,999. We're going there. It's going to get out the door in a hurry. It's $9,999. I can't even believe it. For a carat 56 that is superbly clean. I cannot find a flaw in that stone, and it is just saturated, really, really bright, vibrant. I mean, it really reminds me of the Brazilian stones. I don't want to give you the wrong impression, because it's not, but this is so much more vibrant and bright and saturated than we typically get out of the Mozambique stones that it really does remind me of those couple of Brazilian stones we've had of late that have been much smaller, i.e. our largest was half the size and double the money. So that's really the difference maker. So when you can find a stone that's, the Africana material that still is able to give you the look, the color, the clarity, and the neon of a Brazilian stone, that is a really, really big deal. So just had to show that early to you. And that one is fantastic. So let me know if you'd like it. We're verifying a couple of people on it right now. At the bottom of the hour, we'll do the sapphire studs, which is about 4 minutes away. But in the meantime, my new favorite. Well, we haven't had this setting before. So I was a little shocked to see it here, because we normally don't do big white diamonds in 3-stone rings. But I have a tanzanite that is coming up. It is as classic as can be, and we just don't see this very often. So I'm going to get to it right now. It's 111-1493. Let me know in the Paraíba. I'm going to try it one more time on the hand. If there was any, honestly, if that one, and I don't think that's even a possibility, but in 2.5 hours, if that's still available, that might be my new collection piece right there, because you can never have too many. And honestly, I was just hearing this story today, as a matter of fact, and it happened, it sounds like weeks or months ago, but we had a caller who bought a under 1 carat stone. And she, really thought about it for a long time. It sounds like really considered it, because it was, a more considered purchase for her. And, it was about maybe, I think she paid $4,000 for it. She got a under 1 carat stone, and she had it appraised. It appraised for over $50,000. Now that is part of the reason why there are so many collectors of Paraíba. Now that doesn't necessarily, I hope she's going to keep it and love it and wear it and enjoy it, but this is why there is such a high demand. And to think that we know they've gone up, we know they continue to go up, but they never really stop going, and they haven't yet. They haven't stopped elevating in price tag yet. So we're back up close with it. We'll see who's got it. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and that value is second to none. So $99.99 on that one. And then we're going to show you this tanzanite 3-stone ring, which is unbelievably good, because it's just so unique for us. It's got huge baguette white diamonds. We've seen this a couple of times where we've done bigger yellow diamonds, but not this style where you've got a lighter, really just a lighter yellow. So this is going to be item number 111-1493, and a little bit different here in that color of that tanzanite. Wow, reds are bouncing through this gem. So that's going to be 1493. 111 is the prefix on that. It's going to be a 625, and those are just a little bit more light than we usually see in our yellows, right? So really that look of a lighter yellow as opposed to that deeper yellow. So if you like that combination, they're really unusual stones here, because you have a actual baguette, which is unique, and that's going to be a 1/4 carat almost each, and then you've got the 625 in the middle. So if you'd like this one, it's a huge blowout price, and we'll just make it a deal. It's in white gold only, so it does stay in the gold color you see there, which is lovely, because we've surrounded the two diamonds there. They're going to be a bezel and a prong setting, and then you've got the prong setting for the stone, of course, and it's a classic 3-stone ring, and it's just down to its lowest price. So we've got a new blowout price on a 625 for you, one of a kind in white gold, and it's got a $79.99 should be price. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. So all you have to do is dial. It's nowhere near $79.99 thanks to our Monday night markdowns we bring you, as we love to do. But this one's going to be a lot better, and we're going to take it even lower than $79, or even half that price at $4,000, or we're going to try to maneuver our way out of $39.99 as well, just to make sure it gets a home. And this is what it looks like through the back. You can see it's got a great finishing throughout, even underneath that basket of that center stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. There's been a lot of demand for 3-stone styles. Oh, that is just a gorgeous neon to that stone. I was looking, flipping around. I just happened to find some, I saw some tanzanites on TV late yesterday, late afternoon, early evening. And I was just shocked at, there was a nice saturation to them. They weren't the lilacs, but they were just completely still that kind of like, again, regular kind of blue color. This is a beautiful, vibrant, you still see that vivid tone of violet. So it's really, truly neon, but you get that more saturated level that we don't see out of anywhere but Blue Wing Block D, which is exclusively ours. So huge value. Instead of $39.99, we're going to make it even more affordable than that as we take another close-up look. And it's not going to be even $29.99. So just another quick one of a kind for you here as we get our Monday going. And it's going to be a lot better. We'll make it just $2,499. Our Paraiba still hanging out. Great thing, one to think about there for a minute or two, because you know they're going to go. They never stick around, and usually they're much higher in price than that one is. So a really big value there. And still got our Alexandrite and our floral ring, diamond heart-shaped necklace. We've got a great little wheel of some last call one-of-a-kinds. And then I do want to bring you a blue zircon. Probably the most similar piece we have to a Paraiba color is blue zircon. If there's a stone that's going to mimic Brazilian stones, then it's blue zircon in that bright, vibrant neon blue. So I'm going to show you one of those in a bridge. And then we've got some hoop earrings. And are you ready to see the Brazilian Paraiba pendants, or shall we wait? Because you know, the bottom of the hour has just arrived, and I did promise you we would have an earring special. So let's get to it. We're going to transition from Blue Wing Block D to blue sapphire in an earring. These are new tonight, and yet going to get one of those major good old-fashioned markdowns. And maybe this could even be a little holiday gifting opportunity for a few of you if you want to get one pair or more than one pair. Maybe you want to give a pair and keep a pair. That's an idea, because I'm going to make them super affordable. And what makes these so special is 112-2261 is going to feature a bright cornflower blue. So this is not your light lilacs or your light powder blues. It's not that intense royal blue either. It's that almost like I call a cornflower blue like the liveliest of blue sapphires. They usually have that really brightness to them, but a little bit, if anything, and this is weird because we just came off a tanzanite deal where you saw a tanzanite that basically is a combination of blues and purples. Well, this is almost like a cornflower, has a little bit of a little bit of a touch of a violet or a really neon vivid type of electric blue to it as well. So they're very bright. And you've got here 60 points total weight in your stones, which are cushion cut squares. And that is why we've given this beautiful platform. It's still a stud, right? But usually a stud earring is just what? Simple basket, nothing really around it, no frame, no border, just usually like 4 prongs holding it up in the air, and then a post behind it. This is going to be that centered post, so you can wear it squared off or at an angle, but you've got no diamonds here, so it keeps it really true to stud form, but then you also have that bezel almost, right? It's not a true bezel. It's more of, I call it a frame or a platform, because you see, it's also not going to sit up too high. I love the basket, how that's finished, so you're not getting a lot of, there's a look that immediately tells you it's really high end. It's amazing how, do you guys find this sometimes that when you look at jewelry, rings, earrings, pendants, what have you, a lot of times the setting will tell you the story. The setting is so indicative of, is it high-end jewelry or is it not, right? A lot of times that is going to be in the setting style itself, because when you see really, especially in earrings, I find if it looks very tinny and it's set up too high, that to me looks cheaper. It looks costumey. It looks like, you know, some of your not really fine jewelry. This setting is everything, because it gives you the larger border of gold, because it is not too high up, so they still manage to give you a lot of gold, but they finish it and make it solid around the fact, but then you get that really special look from the sides where it's going to sit more flush with the ear, so it's also not catching on things, and it's a beautiful post and butterfly backing, so you've got really great gifting if we make it affordable enough. And the thing is, when you've got beautiful cornflower blues like this, sometimes they get real pricey real fast, even in the smaller sizes. Well, think about this. We've managed to match them up for you. That's not easy to do. We've given you the centered post, the butterfly backing, all of that. Again, take a look at what I'm talking about again, so you see what I'm talking with the side profile and how it's completely encapsulated in gold. This is finished, and you get a mirror reflective property off that side detail, and you can see how pronounced that frame and that mirror finishing is on even the side profile of the earring. So it looks incredible, doesn't it? It's going to be a very affordable way. They're supposed to be $9.99. Obviously, that makes tons of sense. And there's your brilliance and your brightness from that stone being that very specific color it is. I'm going to show you here the measurement, even though this is best to be seen on the ear, which I'll do next. But that's if you angle it. You see that it's just a little over 1/4 of an inch from top to bottom. It's going to be 1/4 of an inch if it's completely squared off. And then let me show you, I'll show you one on the ear here as soon as I put it on. But this is really that wild opportunity that gives you such a statement piece in that it's high quality sapphires, September's birthstone, but a real classic. And I think for everybody who looks at, okay, what color am I going to wear? What color gem is going to be my favorite? Well, probably a blue, because it's the most popular color of gems every year throughout the world. They do a poll, and that's never changed in all the years I've been doing this. It's always blue stones, but it's usually topaz that's more prevalent, that you find more often. Keep in mind, this is that high-end way to get a blue color like this. It's that beautiful, crisp, of course, a really beautiful stone that's well known for being extremely, extremely high-end, but also it's got that magical property of being just brighter than normal. Most blues don't give you that color, and I think about the versatility, because you might wear, a lot of denims and a lot of blues, and blue looks good on everybody. So it's really one of those I would recommend trying or even gifting. Here's what it looks like on the ear as well, so you can just see what kind of what kind of size that's going to give you and what kind of look it's going to create when it is on the ear, and how now, standing in this lower light as I am, you see how really vibrant it still is, how beautifully lit from within that blue sapphire is. What we're going to do is make it a lot more affordable than $9.99, and yeah, I think you could probably work it as a second or third or fourth as well, but we'll go back to the wheel, show you what they look like matched up as a pair. We've got ruby earrings coming up next for Gail. You've got it, Gail. Your request is coming up, but these are not even $9.99, $8.88. I did mention the word gift, right? That word that I know, immediately we think, okay, do I want to? But I'm going to need a price that's a little bit better. I'm not sure if fine jewelry is going to be giftable this year with gold prices the way they are and gemstones doing what they are. But then you realize I got TVON in my corner, so I can gift the finest in gems and gold and jewelry, and it's not $8.88, $7.77, even $6.99. We're going to take them way down for you. But we need your calls, because we're very limited, and you know they're going to fly on out of here, because we're getting busy already. Just that $6.99 makes it very, very popular. But those sapphires are everything. And I know we don't see 1,000,001 sapphires. We don't. It's one of those stones, especially in an earring, because it's tougher to match up. You're getting them here. Great value. They're not even $6.99. Let's just keep on going. It's Monday Night Markdowns. Even though it's a brand new item, we're taking it lower and lower and lower and lower for you. So you can take as many as you want, get another pair, whatever you want to do. Think about gifting. We're only a few months away. Think about it. We're already past the midpoint of October. So this is the time when you get your gifting stashed away, easy to hide, as I always say. Jewelry's easy to tuck away, or just start wearing them for yourself. Treat yourself to something amazing. They're not $6.99. Take a look. We'll keep going. We'll just keep going so we can sell them on out. We got to make sure every single last pair goes. So instead of even, how about this? Oh my gosh, did Kathy get that green diamond? Is that who got the green diamond? Hold on. I just read part of a message, and I'm wondering if she's the one that got it. Is that happening? Let me find out. But this is not $6.99, and we're busy. And you know we're going to sell these out, right? Because operators all need to know about every pair you get, because we might have people taking more than one pair, and they're not even. I'm going to keep going. This is what Monday Night Markdowns are all about. This is what it's all about. It's not even going to be $6.99, $5.99. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's wild. Oh, that's great. Well, that's wonderful. That's really cool, Kathy. Let us know if you want us to do something with those. Where did you get a stash of green diamonds like that? Wow. Kathy in Jersey is sitting on a whole stash of green diamonds. I love it. You know what we'll do? $4.99 they're not. Let's keep going. Let's just make sure everybody can get a pair, and we'll take a little roll call of who's with us tonight, ready to shop, ready to get something for a huge savings, and already another pair gone. I tell you, I know we could sell them out at $4.99. We don't have that many to go around for obvious reasons, because of the matching of the stones. But you know, if we can go lower, we're going to do it. That's my MO. We're going to make sure that everybody can get a pair right now. Make them $399 a pair. How does that sound instead? In solid gold, and you saw that basket work, solid all the way around, all four sides, like a beautiful finished piece that it has really the gold weight you would see in a lot of rings, because it's so complete with the way that basket's created. And they're $399. No reason to not get a pair at this point for a beautiful, vibrant, and again, rich color of sapphire. And those were even a rare cut. The cushion cut squares are so amazing. So this is really, really, really important. So that's going to be, and sure, let me know, Kathy, if we can work together on making something. I'm happy to do that. All right, next up, we're going to be giving that 60 seconds. Then we got to go. We'll get to that blue zircon for you. And Min's Emerald is here. Any requests you have, we've got the ruby earrings coming up next for Gail, of course. And then those are going to be drop earrings. So they're not a stud, but they're really luxury and very pretty. And I'll make them affordable, Gail. Don't worry about that. So we'll have affordable ruby drops for actually maybe a couple of you. And then sapphires, keep calling on those. What a little, we're going to have two of the classic stones that the world knows coming up back to back in earrings. First the stud and sapphires, now the rubies in a drop coming up next for you, and then much more on the way. Let us know what your requests might be as well. We'll help you out with those too. We'd love to do that. But this is your last call on the sapphire earrings. Do you have a pair as well, or are you waiting on the rubies? You're waiting on a different operator. They don't want to talk to you, Will? Really? Oh, no. Okay, so we'll be right with you guys, and 12 seconds remaining. Let's get to the ruby drops that we have coming up, and they're going to be rubies with diamonds, leverback style. I just don't know if they're going to sit up on their own, but we're going to find out together. And what a day to be shopping the values. All right, coming up in our Paraíba, don't forget about that one. That must mean not a lot of people are with us, because Paraíbas, I haven't been able to keep one in stock at all. So again, if you need a little recap of that Paraíba, you missed a good one. We have a carat 56 that's here, but see, what we're going to do here is upgrade you to a drop earring. And like I projected, they're not going to sit on their own, but I will prop one up for you at a time. Then you'll see one on the ear. We'll show you all the beauty, but it's going to be 111-9565 coming up on a ruby drop earring. Very few of these to go around. And sometimes when we see them, they're $6,000 and $7,000. Luckily for us, we're not going to do that. And let me see if I can just lean. Nope, they're not even going to help each other out. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to try this one on, and we'll put this one up for you, and then we're going to give you a look and a great value. And thank you for the request. I hope you'll continue to get requests in if you have them. So this starts as a leverback with diamonds. Then you've got your, it's not a complete halo, as a matter of fact. It's going to be a little different, because this is going to be more like two arches of diamonds. Instead of going all the way around, the diamonds don't go below the ruby. And I know that's an odd angle, but I'm just going to pop one on for you as well so you can see it there, because I think that's the best way to see. Because a lot of people hear drop and I think they immediately say, no, that's not for me, because they immediately think, is it going to be several inches in length? Is it going to be too dressy for every day? When you see them on, I think you realize, no, that's not a drop earring like some are, where it's really big, or a chandelier style, or a lot of moving parts where it's hard to wear. It's just really simple and elegant and easy. And you've got that ruby, of course, which looks amazing there, and still glowing, as we're very selective about what we bring you in rubies. So it's got to have that gorgeous clarity and glow. You're seeing the amazing red. This is not too brown or too pink or too orange or too anything. It's just perfect Burma material. And of course, it's going to give you diamonds, 38 points in diamonds. It's a 1-inch drop. We're going to give you an opportunity to get them affordably. And again, you just have to call in if you want a ruby earring, because they are rarely here, just like our sapphire studs. Rarely something we get to see. So let's go back up close. I'll prop it up for you. They are 1 inch in their drop, and this is what they look like. So beautiful clarity, and the diamonds. I'm going to try to just make sure you can see those diamonds in front of the lever back, as well as the way they arch over the top of that ruby. And still have sapphires going out the door. Now we're going to get these out the door, and they're supposed to be $19.99. Gail, thank you for the request. We appreciate it so much. What I'm going to do is give you a nice value, and that's what we're here to do. And it's like any normal pricing, that's great. We love a $19.99 deal. That would, I think, sell them out just about anywhere in the world. But we're going to make them a lot better for you, and better than $9.99. How does that sound? So that, again, and think holiday time. I know that this is really, red is one of those fascinating colors that really always works. It's one of those few colors that just rocks with everything. You don't need to be wearing red specifically. A lot of ladies choose not to wear red in their wardrobe, but like to accessorize more neutral colors with the red gem. And of course, so many different occasions, and as holidays approach, you know you're going to be wearing those festive colors and those jewel tones, but it's really year round, right? And there's something about the beauty of getting rich red from Burma. It's so special. It's not $9.99 a pair. It's not $8.88 a pair. You are going to get two. I'm just holding one up at a time here, and look at that glow. Sensational transparency. We had a museum ruby just, 2 days ago? The museum ruby was incredible. That was on Saturday morning. What a stone. This really is looking a lot like it, rivaling that for clarity, for glow, for color. And it's not even $8.88 for the pair. It's not $7.99 either. We're going to make them $777 if you like a ruby drop. And with the mechanism that is a lever back, there's usually a little bit more price tag to go with a lever back of any kind, because there's so much to create. There's so much labor that goes into it. It's really, really important to remember how difficult it is to see something like this. And yet here it is. 4777. So let me know if anybody would like the rubies or the sapphires, because we still got each going out, and we're going to keep track of that limited quantity on both options. But two really good collectibles. I mean, these are some of the bigger, well-known gems in the world today, so really excited to have them for you. So $777 for the rubies, and only $399 for the sapphire studs. So keep that in mind. Or maybe I was just thinking to make a really patriotic ear stack, you could wear, if you have more than one piercing, you could wear these in the primary piercing and the sapphire studs behind it, and it would look like your whole red, white, and blue represented there, right? So does that help out our requester by any chance? Okay, who got them? Ellen got a pair of earrings. Thank you so much, Ellen. And then what about Jess? I was going to ask you who got the green diamond way back a while back. Who was it? Oh, thank you, Susan, so much. All right, so Gail, let us know if you like those ruby drops. And then the sapphires are still going out. Will, did you get a pair of sapphire earrings as well? Who was shopping with you? Alice, thank you so much. What about, I knew we had another pair of sapphires, and I didn't keep track of every one of them, but thank you so much, and thank you for enjoying our earrings tonight. I hope, Gail, that works for you. If not, let me know, and I'll have to make something for you. But we do have a blue zircon coming up next, and here's the blue zircon. It's 1122008. Wow. Now, that's a good-looking stone. That's rivaling, yeah. It's going to give you like a beautiful Paraíba type color. Yes, rubies, okay, or zircon. Okay, so the zircon we're loving already. It's going to be 1122008. This is a 469, and it's a roval stone, so it's right between a round and an oval. It's not a perfect oval, and it's not a perfect round, so it's right in between. It just means usually a shorter oval. Ovals being a little more elongated as a rule. This is a little more rounded than a typical oval, but not a perfect round. So 469, you're not giving up any of the brilliance. That is all there. That's what zircons are so well known for. Their double refraction pays off big time in the luxury look you're seeing and how bright it is. Think diamond, but better. Because diamonds, yes, are sparkly if they're nice, but they're also singly refractive, and this is doubly refractive, so you're getting extra refraction. Extra refraction looks to the eye like more sparkle. It's actually a doubling effect. The light splits into two as it enters the stone. So when it exits the stone, it's creating that double look you're seeing, which is why it is so mesmerizing and so bright. It's a one only. It's 70 points in diamonds under the bridge and around it. So it kind of looks like you have a ring with a ring guard already on either side. Yes? Oh, good. The heart-shaped necklace from earlier. Thank you so much on that one. Enjoy. And then leaves us with just two pieces from the show tonight so far. And here we go with our 469. I want you to see this on because it's a really important look on with the bridge. And it's a mid-size bridge. It's not too wide or cumbersome or hard to wear, but it looks just fantastic, doesn't it? How about that for some vibrant electric blues going on? It's right there, just a stunner. And it's not even going to be the $39.99 price tag. It should be tonight. So we're going to take it even lower for you and just blow it out. That's what we do on Mondays. Welcome in. The shopping is great tonight. We've got so many special items in top of the hours. As a matter of fact, one's coming up in about 14 minutes, 13 actually. Soon to be 13 minutes. We've got a better value than $39 or $29.99, and blue zircons are toughies. They're completely mined out. Only one place in the world historically to get them. So obviously a superstar in rarity as well, and just nothing as vibrant. Look at when that moves. I mean, when it's stationary, it looks great. It's sparkling and dazzling. When you see it move, it's almost hard to focus. It's just a beautiful bright stone. And it's $1,999 instead if you'd like it. So this is what it looks like close up. It is a beautiful stone. It's $19.99. There's only one. We can change the gold color for you if you'd like us to. And that is a fantastic way to go. And if you like diamonds in a pendant, I have a really, really special diamond piece that's going to be one of our larger we've ever had in diamonds. 3 carats in diamonds in one piece of jewelry. And it is also in platinum. So we're looking forward to that. Who was shopping the heart-shaped necklace over there, Will? Mary Ellen, thank you so much. You want to see a little sneak peek? This is all diamonds, end to end. That's a lot of diamond weight, all bigger stones too. So platinum piece, this elongated trillion shape to it, amazing. So that's going to be coming up. We also have some hoops for you with all diamonds, and there is a two-tone element to our hoops coming up. So I want to show you our Brazilian Paraíba pieces because we only have 2 in pendants tonight. That's it. So it's getting real light here on what we have. Actually, rather, I have 3 that I brought out because I stole one that was actually planned for a future show. And I want to try that right now because this is the bigger of the 3. And what we'll do is I'm going to show you a little showcase of 3 pieces, and we'll probably just show them in a row here so that if you want one, you come on in on the phone lines early, and then we're going to just do something special on each one of these. So the Paraíba, it's one we saw earlier was going to be that carat 56 that has, of course, that really special, not Mozambique variety. We're going to get into a couple Brazilian stones here. Now, don't have one in the ring tonight. unless there's something I can bring out from you for you. We had a couple in the last few days. We had a 71 pointer, we had a 37 pointer that we can still bring out for you. But as far as a piece that's going to be a little bit more affordable than just one stone in a ring, we're going to show you a couple of smaller stones and pendants that are really, really priced well. And it's one of the tougher stones in the world to get. And people who have them, when they do appear, when they make an appearance, when they arrive, when they get out there, whether it's a trade show, whether it's on television, whether it's a jewelry store, that's very rare, by the way, it's tough to get. People know there's a super, super, super rarity. There's something special about getting the original source ever, and that's what we're seeing with Brazil. That's why that is more than just an origin, because it's not just the origin as in a geographical mining venture. This is about the very first find. We didn't know about Paraíba. We didn't know about copper-bearing stones prior to the Brazilian discovery. So it's actually the namesake as well, because the reason we call it Paraíba is because that is a nod to where it was discovered, the state of Paraíba in Brazil. So that's been the name that's been adopted as all of the blue-greens or the purple stones, if they have copper, they've been adopting the name as Paraíba for all of those stones, thanks to this original find. Now I'm going to go up close here. We're going to show you real quick. I'm going to move that ring aside, and we're going to bring this out. This pendant is one I need to hold a certain way because it's a really unique way that it's set. And this is one of the favorites I think I've ever seen here. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's like a little floral design in Paraíba created by 4 stones on each end. And I got to zoom back here real quick, but look at how beautiful this is. This is a important piece all the way around because it's one of those dancing diamond designs. It is 1122115. We have 3 pieces coming up to wrap up our hour, and we're going to show them consecutively, starting with the larger of the carat weights, which is here. This is all 18 karat gold, first of all. Now I'm going to throw in the chain as well, which is also 18K. But this is the larger style. So I'm talking about the largest diamond weight and the largest Paraíba. And when I say diamond weight, we're talking about an individual diamond here that is set. So it's really suspended within this open shape that you have. It's like a marquee shape that's accentuated by a floral made up of 4 of those beautiful diamond cut rounds on each end. The Paraíba weight here is 38 points, and that is a beautiful light yellow diamond in the middle, and it's a 16 point, actually, let me reverse it. It's actually our 16 point Paraíba weight, and it's 38 points in the round diamond. So actually, it's still gonna be the largest Paraíba weight, but it's actually reversed here. So 38 points in the diamond, single stone, really wild. Then you've got your 16 points in the Brazilian Paraíbas. And so I'm holding it by the bail. So you see here, it's like a little bit of a, think of like a little canoe shape, okay? So it's actually concave. But then you've got that beautiful diamond suspended so that even when the piece is still, the diamond is moving. Hence the name Dancing Diamond, right? But it's so pretty how it's set. Those Brazilian Paraíbas are popping. They are really special. It's an 18-inch chain. Let me show it from a distance away here on the hand so you can see the measurement of the piece itself, and then I'll show you the chain. The chain is also 18K. Look at how pretty this is from the back. Here it is from the front. We're going to give you this box link chain that's also in 18 karat gold. This is what it looks like from a distance away. Also going to show you the length that it measures here from top to bottom with the ruler. So you've got a length here of the piece of 3/4 of an inch or so, and then we'll show it on the neckline. But this is going to be chain included, spring ring closure, 18 inches, and adjustable. So 18 inches the max. You can make it shorter than that all you want. This is our first and the only one that's going to have a big diamond presence here. And you can see, look at it from a distance away. You see how very, very bright those Paraíbas are. This is what the Brazilian Paraíba is known for, is having a neon unlike anything else. And just FYI, a bigger diamond like that should be a whole lot of money, but it's not. And that's the beauty of this pendant deal right now. This is going to be one of our best. And you can see it's all in that 18 karat white. It stays in the white gold. We'll go back up close to it and I'll hold it up for you here so you can again see this upright way that it sits, how the diamond just moves and reflects and how brilliant it is. And all we've got to do right now, get you great value. And this will be it. There's that box link chain included, a fully adjustable. Use it with other things as well. It'll come off that piece if you want. I cannot get over this price tag. What in the world is happening with this price tag? It's too good. Do we have anybody thinking about it? I will tell you the other carat weights we're going to show you are individual stones. So we have an 11-point oval and we have a 10-point oval. This is obviously 8 stones. The next ones you're going to see are individual stones. So keep that in mind. You're going to get a larger stone on the next ones. You've got the clusters here. I'm going to make it 1,000. $299. And that's with a really big diamond center as well. That's, you know, a light half carat. I mean, it looks like a half carat all day long, the way that's set and suspended within that design. So I'm going to move the chain away from it so you can really see the openness that this gives you from top to bottom and the way that that diamond is going to move within it. But that is, and I'll just give you a hint here, this is the most affordable of our Paraíba pendants with the Brazilian stones. So that is the way to go right there. That is such a pretty piece and a really important design because of the way it moves and because of the way it's going to give you that huge individual diamond, which we're not going to see in the other pieces. We're going to see more diamond accents like we're used to seeing. This is that single diamond. Now, if you want to just hang out here, let's just show you what else we have. Next is the 11-point single stone. So the last one you had 16 points, but among 8 different stones. Here's where you're going to get a little bit larger stone, and then I'll show you the next size down so you can choose the one that's best for you style-wise. But this is, again, Brazilian material. Let me prop this one up. It's just given a little polish there. This is a beautiful pendant. Then we're going to show you that next option, and you let me know which one you prefer. I'll try to show them here together. They're going to be actually both in, this is where you're getting real high-end. We've got 18 karat gold on this one. And then we're going to show you the other style that we have, which is, again, going to be all of our Brazilian Paraíba tonight, and that's the next style. Now, the heads up here is this one's platinum, and the other is 18 karat gold. This platinum piece has that design that's almost like a bridge where it's 2 pieces and one forms over the other. So now that you've seen both, you probably have your eye on one of the designs. This is the 10-pointer with 19 points in diamonds. So that'll be 112-2052. So that's the platinum piece, and I realize I'm working backwards here, but that's the 10-pointer. The 11-pointer is just going to give you 1 point larger in the next oval, and we'll show that one to you as well. But this is the platinum piece, so that one's going to be 10-point oval, 19 points in diamonds and platinum. And the diamonds are, you see that wave, that kind of S-curve are smaller, and then the ones that are burnished in the gold in the backdrop there, it's like a slide style almost. As a matter of fact, if you had a larger chain, you could use it and put it through the 2 pieces there if you wanted to. This one's going to be a little bit more affordable because it's a little smaller stone, but you are getting platinum and a chain that's adjustable 18-inch max. Let me just show you the other one here as well so you can try to make the best decision for you. This is going to be the 18 karat gold design. It's 112-2120. This one's a little more scrolling or floral in its look. It's got some bigger diamonds. It's also the bigger stone. This is the 11-pointer in 18 karat gold. That's going to be 11 points on the oval Brazilian Paraíba, so the largest stone we have in a pendant individually, and 29 points in diamonds. If you'd like this one, it's 18K. It's an 11-point center, and it's the 29 points in diamonds. Chain's going to be the same 18-inch max, but adjustable. So 2 great options. Now I'm going to try to show them both to you at the same time so you can immediately see which one is your favorite. Remembering that there's a slight difference here in the sizes of the stones and the metal they're set in, but still want you to get an idea, and this is what they look like. So again, platinum on the right, 18 karat gold on the left, 11-pointer here, 10-pointer here. There they are together so you can look at the colors. This one looks even bigger than 1 point difference, doesn't it? And they're going to be very similar in price. The 11-pointer being the larger stone with the larger individual diamonds. We're going to do this one for only $19.99. And then the platinum piece over here on your right, that's going to be $111 less. We're going to make this one $18.88 right here. So $19.99, $18.88, both in, again, precious fine metals, really good. Those are our 2 larger individual Brazilian stones. And now you can compare that to thinking about the clusters of the round stones we had in Brazilian Paraíbas that were in that last dancing diamond piece. So that's the way we get your Brazilian Paraíbas tonight in 3 different options in pendants in great, really what our necklaces, because the chains are all thrown in as well. So $19.99 over here for your slightly larger stone and $18.88 for your platinum and your 10-point stone over here on the right. So 2 great options, each one of a kind, and all under $2,000 when I know that anyone else is selling for, you know, closer to $10,000 for very similar sizes of stones. So this is a huge way to go if you're a Brazilian Paraíba collector. And the rings, of course, will have, over the weekend, I'm going to bring you a really good 50-plus pointer. I've got a 51-pointer coming out over the weekend. So let me know. Now I'm just going to show this one on its own here. This one all by itself so we can come in even closer and look at the stone. It's 112-2120. So just want to give you the close-up. Now that you've seen both together, we want to show one at a time so we can come in even closer and show you all the details. So there's your 11-pointer, and look at that big marquise. 2 of those, actually. You get the marquise top and bottom, and then the round brilliance the rest of the way. That again is the 18K, and then we'll show the platinum piece on its own and see who's got what. And then remember, the one with the bigger diamond is still here as well at $12.99. If you want the 38-point diamond with the smaller round Brazilian Paraíbas put together, we have that for you as well. So 3 different options in Brazilian Paraíba necklaces tonight. Love having options like that. And your next now look at the platinum piece is going to be coming up for you. That's going to be 112-2052. Take a look at this one again. Up close and personal, that's the 10-pointer. And then some larger diamonds burnished into that beautiful wave of gold, and then the diamonds that go over that. So you get this really dimensional style here. And if you like the big diamond, anybody taking the one with the big diamond, the 38-point dancing diamond piece as well with your Brazilian Paraíbas, that's still here also. So you've got some really great chances to pick up rare Brazilian Paraíbas tonight. Okay, coming up, top of the hour is about 30 seconds away. We'll get you a big top of the hour special. I know we are welcoming in a lot of new viewers probably at this top of the hour juncture, so glad to have you with us. We'll do a quick wheel. We've got more on the way in designer pieces that you've never seen before. And this one, by the way, is 1888. So just to give a little refresher there, that one's 1888. If you like the platinum piece with the 10-pointer, Jess, any questions on the Paraíbas? No. Okay, so coming up, we're on our way. Lots to do. Brazilian Paraíbas are wildly popular usually and really rare. We're just so proud to have a couple of them. It's been like a little Brazilian Paraíba mini-series that we've had, and I want to start this hour off right. So here we are with 5 seconds to go until we officially welcome you to the top of the hour. This one's here, so is our 18K, so is our dancing diamond piece with the Paraíbas. So really Paraíba for everybody, which is kind of exciting. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. It's Monday night. We're so glad you're here to be a part of it, and this is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. This is going to be our last 2 hours of our Monday. So this is it, guys. Final call to get the markdowns on everything. If you have any questions on what you've seen in hour number 1, let me know. We've got a great way to start the hour. It's with turquoise. And you know, it was just earlier this hour, we had a beautiful Paraíba. It's a carat 56. It was one of our Africana stones. Well, we actually have I have 2 favorite stones. People ask me almost every day, what's your favorite stone? And I have 2 that are in a tie. It's a dead heat. I love turquoise and I love Paraíba. So I always say I get a opaque stone favorite and I get a transparent stone favorite. And Paraíbas are a darling, but you probably noticed they're known for being similar colors, right? But there's always a best of. And when it comes to turquoise, an opaque stone, there's a lot of different qualities out there, a lot of different origins and varieties that come as a result of where it comes from. I'm about to show you our very best, and you know it is. And it's so reminiscent of the Paraíba I had earlier, which is why I mention it, because what made that Paraíba so special earlier tonight was our carat 56 had pink diamonds around it. How about this? We've got our super high-end turquoise here out of the Sleeping Beauty mine, which is closed. And it is also got a pink diamond adornment with it. So you're getting a little bit extra. It's a huge upgrade compared to what normal turquoise gives us. Watch this. Sleeping Beauty variety, pink diamonds, white diamonds together. We've not seen this very often. I know there's been one time before where we saw a couple of little pink diamonds. This is a big deal in pink diamonds to get because you've got these really large stones on either side, east and west. It's 112-0743, and we're talking about brand new here tonight. And a wild look, because that is going to be one of our larger Sleeping Beauties here. Very few of them left. What does one do when you run out of Sleeping Beauty? You can't go get fresh supplies. The mine has been shut down for years. When it's out in the marketplace, and it's funny that Paraíba, we talk about the comparison with, what's happening with the stone being mined out as it is, what happens to the pricing. It soars, everybody's looking for it. People who have it are holding on to it, waiting and holding out to see if they can get higher prices as the years go by. Sleeping Beauty is going through much of the same thing, actually, where you're seeing very little of it being sold or traded in the marketplace because it is so in demand. And so the prices are high. And so what people are doing is just opting not to sell it at all, which then, of course, has that effect of driving the prices even further up into the stratosphere. And we're so proud to have this one because it's a 3 carat 25, so a 3 1/4 carat oval. It has pink diamonds, 24 points there among 6 stones, so they're huge. They're 4 points each. And then you have white diamonds at 76 points. That means your total diamond weight here is going to be 1 carat overall, to go with your Sleeping Beauty turquoise that is not just that lighter color. Keep in mind, we don't do composites or powders that are ground and glued. We don't do any of that. This is not a reconstituted turquoise. This is a gigantic full slab of turquoise that has been fashioned with that cabochon cutting. So it's really beautiful, and that's how it's got to be cut, right? But then you get that no matrix, Beautiful consistency in the color. Matrix is that veining you often see in a lot of the, just let's face it, it's the lesser quality turquoise out there that has the matrix and the veining and the dark spots and the speckles to it. This is very different. Pure, amazing color. Just gorgeous. And what we got to do is get you going, because we've got a really busy show tonight ahead. I have a feeling, because the values are second to none. I'm going to show you this on. It's a bigger piece, I must say. It's going to be a little bit more of an important style here. This is not for the faint of heart if you're a turquoise lover. It's got a $59.99 price tag, for example. So I think, anybody who's going, oh yeah, I buy turquoise when I'm, out at the rest stop, when I'm doing the road trip across country, and I drive through the Southwest and I go stop at that little shop and they got turquoise for, I was amazed when I made that cross country road trip. I've done it once, and it was only about, it was about maybe 8-9 years ago or so. And I was amazed at the pricing. Just, you think, oh, well, you're going kind of driving through the source and, not Sleeping Beauty variety, but just that regular material that's really, I was shocked. There would be these little shops at these little, rest stops and whatnot, and there would be sterling silver jewelry with very, turquoise that was lower quality, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And I was a little bit surprised, because again, I live in the non-real world of TVON, where it's just like, this value is incredible, isn't it? $59.99 is one thing. We got to make this a little more interesting. I'm going to put it on the auction block, and we're going to see who's out there. We're going to do a little Monday night roll call. Say, hey, welcome in. Who's with us? Who's ready? Big, gorgeous turquoise should be $6,000 right here, by the way, not somewhere else. We're not talking retail. I'm not talking wholesale. I'm not talking what did it cost to build it and put it together. I'm talking about right here on this show. It should be $59.99, and instead, we're tossing it out, throwing it out the window. That's why that window's there, right? Perfect. Just toss out that price. Take the price, toss it out the window, because you're in charge. You get to decide what you want to do. You get to take this really, really high-end turquoise. Pink diamonds are huge. Remember, it's 24 points. That's a big deal if it's a lot of little stones. This is just 6 individual stones here. So really big sizes here, 3 on each side, actually put in a formation that looks like a trillion at first glance. Then the white diamonds around that, and it's not going to be $59.99. I need a turquoise lover. Somebody who really, really, really loves the good stuff. You want that high end. You want that rare. You want that specialty. You want that unique. You want the pure, amazing color. I'm not starting at $3,000. There's your half off. Usually makes it pretty interesting. We're not starting, though, at $3,000, because I have a feeling we're going to need to do something dramatic. I had to do this all weekend long. There were some of the craziest auctions we've ever endured here in all my years just this past 2 days. So now it's Monday night. Fast forward to probably a little less audience than we usually have during the daytime hours, and now we're going to do something wild to make sure we get a lot of people in, and we will, because it's not $3,000, and it's not $2,500, and it's not even $2,000. This is a lot of diamond weight, important diamonds getting there. You can't ask for better turquoise. Remember, there are levels of quality when it comes to turquoise. They're not all created equal. They're very different, and you are looking at not just Sleeping Beauty variety, which is the best source worldwide, which is mined out, but also out of the Sleeping Beauty material, it has got a much more vibrant blue. It is not as much green. This is the same as Paraíba. We talk about it a lot. Sometimes they're more blue, sometimes they're more green. Usually it's more commonplace to land more green. That's where turquoise is the same way. Usually the color is a little lighter. It's a little bit, think like, and again, nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful color, but it's a little more blue-green. This is like that true blue, which just gives you more rarity, more prestige. And we have nobody at $2,000. What about this? Another $500 instant coupon takes it down to $1,500 to open. We'll make the increments teeny tiny. How about $10 increments? Let's do that. $10 increments to get everybody in, and $1,500 to get this auction started. Let's go that way and see what we got and see who's with us and who's ready to party on a Monday night for some of the very best value, whether you're shopping for yourself, whether you're thinking a little bit ahead to gifting, whether you want to get something that maybe is a bit of an upgrade because you may have turquoise already, but you may not have the Sleeping Beauty variety, and that's really tough to find and to get. So here's your chance to own it. We are looking for, you know what? I got nobody on the lines. And let's just test to make sure we are indeed broadcasting and we are indeed ready for value and we are ready to do something that is unheard of. And I'm just going to do whatever it takes to get a lot of people on those lines, give you the chance to own a turquoise where you may not have that chance otherwise. It's not even $1,500, $1,400, $1,300. This is a lot of beautiful turquoise, but more important than that, it's a lot of diamonds. And you don't just, we said this earlier with Paraíba, we've had all kinds of Paraíbas, and only twice have we put in pink diamonds with one, and we had one tonight with a lot of pink diamonds. So that doesn't happen by accident. Same can be said for turquoise. Even more unusual, perhaps, to see pink diamonds, one of the world's rarest diamond colors, put together with a turquoise. You don't see that often. We've done it for a reason, because it's high end. You know what I will do? I'm not even doing 13. We don't want to do that. $1,200, $1,100. How about this? Cool, $1,000. We're going to do $1,000 to open, $10 increments still, and let it go for 60 seconds. See if we've got the open, and I bet you we will. And hopefully looking for a lot of different participation, people coming in from all over the country to think, I got a chance to steal something tonight, and I don't have to compromise one iota when it comes to quality or color. There it is. It's all happening right now. So we're looking for $1,000 to get it going. Welcome on into a live auction. And to participate, all you have to do is dial the phone number. That's all you got to do. That's it. Super easy, right? Dial the phone number, whether you've shopped here or not before. This is the way to come on in, and we'll give it 60 seconds, Tony. Let's try it. 60 seconds to get that one started. If we don't, we move on. If we do, it's going to probably sell real cheap. The fact we didn't have anybody at 2,000 tells me everything I need to know. Because normally, when I stand up here every night, I've been doing this 7 years, well, 21 years, but 7 years here, you get a feel for things, right? I know when we're in trouble. And we are in trouble when I didn't get it open at $2,000. When I didn't have clamoring phone lines at $2,000 for a ring like this, you know you got a problem. Okay, I just need some water, and then we're going to try it on, and then we're going to see if we have the open. Because we should. But we don't. But we might. We're verifying. That's the good news. I'll take it. Verifying is good, right? That's a lot of rings. So let's check this out again. Every diamond is equal in size on the pinks. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. 6 in total. Why am I making a big deal about that? Because they're pink diamonds. If they're 1-point accent teeny stones, that's one thing. These are not teeny 1-point accent stones. You have 24 points in total. That may not sound like a big deal until you realize, that means that each and every one of those stones is 4 points a piece. That's really important. Here it is on the hand. And let's see if we've got the open. Oh my goodness. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Happy Monday. Do you like your turquoise? She has the turquoise with pink diamonds, and she said, wait a minute, this to me is a little bit groundbreaking. Brenda loves it, but she said, my husband loves it and says it's one of my best rings. A turquoise and pink diamond ring that she has. How great is that? Isn't that true, gals, when the husband says, when the husband has a good thing to say, when he's complimenting it, when he's noticing it and complimenting it, that usually means it's a real good whatever. Outfit, handbag, jewelry, right? That's the truth. So here we go. Do we have $1,000? Oh, we have 1,000? Very good. We've got, and Will, are you, so you're verifying on this one? So we've got $1,000, and we've got good news here. We've got a bidder, and yeah, let's show the inside of it too. What do you think we're hiding in there? Let's see. Let's check it. Ooh. Well, this is actually a really good view on the stone too, to be able to see that color, because remember what I told you, not reconstituted, not composite. I literally almost bought a piece of turquoise the other day until it was an earring and it was really big. And I was like, that seems like a good deal. And then I found out, because you sometimes can't tell. I'm in the business, and they say, oh, well, it is reconstituted. I'm like, oh, well, that explains it. That changes the whole equation. I don't want the powder that's ground up and glued together. I want the real deal, like a beautiful, big, gemmy, rich stone. So it's tough to find. That's what this is, through and through and through. It's like the difference between having a little bit similar to like you'd say when you have an opal that's solid through and pure, as opposed to a doublet or a triplet where there's all these layers that man puts together to make your opal, your sliver of an opal, look better. That's like, again, usually the bigger sizes are so rare, they don't do a lot. Mother Nature didn't do a lot of these big sizes in pure color like this, so what they'll do to get around that is they'll essentially have like a kind of a finely milled ground turquoise powder, if you will, and that will create the stone. That's different. That's a different thing. That's not what this is. So we're bringing you just a huge, powerful, amazing stone, and we're at $1,000. So I'm going to give it a final call, and, you know, all that hope. We were all joking yesterday because we had an auction where there seemed to be a lot of bidding, and there was a lot of bidding going on, and it kind of actually elevated a little bit. It was such a shock to all of us because that just hasn't been the way it is lately, which means good news for you. You don't have a lot of competition out there, which is great. And when all was said and done, it turns out a lot of the bidders were not even registered bidders, and it was a big issue, right? They weren't all actually, you know, legit bidders. So it was one of those where we start too low and then we don't get a lot of action, and this is what happens. You get a better value. It's a $6,000 ring. That hasn't changed. It's just that what you pay has, because I'm letting you price it on your own, yourself, however you want to. So are you ready? Let's give it a final call. We've still got your chance to pick it up. All you have to do is dial that phone number before the 2-minute clock ends. That's it. We just kind of round it out, let you know it's final warning, final chance to get it, take a look at it. We're looking for 1,010 or more, and we have 2 minutes until we sell it. So last chance, last call. Let's go. $1,000. That is it. Thanks again for watching, Brenda. Thank you so much. And any questions you have, let me know before we go, because when that clock hits 00, we got to sell it. Here it is on the hand again, as is. So there's no choice to make on gold color here because it's rose, setting both the turquoise and the pink diamonds, and then the white gold the rest of the way. However, you are going to tell us what size do you need, because we're going to do that for free. We want to get you your sizing that you need for free and then also ship it to you for free, and that's not a once in an hour occurrence. We do that every day. Every day you get the free shipping to your home. We take care of all that. It's not exactly like slap it in a box and, you know, pay $10 and ship it across the country. That's not what it costs. It's hundreds of dollars, and we do it all in the house for you so that you don't have all these extra, you know, these extra additional costs to your great jewelry. We are so proud of our values. We make sure that it's value through and throughout from every single aspect. We want it to be a value. We don't want to add. You know, I think that's luxury, right? And that's something that is very, very rare to find. So huge opportunity here. Getting this ring for, well, right now we're at $1,000. We're looking for 1,010 or more. Power bids are welcome. Happy Monday. What a night to be shopping. What a night. Shop till you drop tonight, because we're not here to shop together tomorrow. It's just our Tuesdays are our no shopping day. We let everyone take a break. Take a break on Tuesdays. It's Tuesday break day. And then we come back and start shopping again on Wednesday. But here is your chance where you can't shop a piece anywhere in the world like this. That's a larger ring. Solid gold, 2 tones of gold, rose gold, white gold, together. And we're at $1,000. And we need callers. And somebody just hung up because they can't get through. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have a couple operators, extra operators. Oh, call back. Last call. Anybody want to bid anything besides $1,000? No? 1,010, yes or no? Anybody? That's it? Oh my goodness. Well, it is sold. Congratulations. Okay. Another one bites the dust is what I need to start calling these auctions. That one's gone. Congratulations. Enjoy it. I just have a pair of hoop earrings here. And before you go, oh, not the hoops again. We have hoop requests all the time. That's not what this is. This is not the standard, regular, basic diamond hoop. This is an upgraded style of a diamond hoop with what looks like emerald cut diamonds. But they're actually baguettes and rounds in the middle together, set in yellow gold. The rest of it in white gold, so you can really see the difference. 112-1335 is the item number. Now, this is not that all-around hoop style. It's going to give you instead that open style, that open design, so it's more like a J hoop. It's going to have a post and a butterfly backing. We have one pair. It's 18 karat solid 2-tone gold. They are your go-with-everything hoop. A lot of ladies have told me, I really would like to have your hoops in white gold and yellow gold because I mix it up and I want it, some days I'm in one color and other days I'm in another. But that's an investment. That obviously costs some money, right, to do that. So this might just go ahead and be that perfect hoop you get, where if you want a diamond hoop, you invest in this one and you're good to go because you have your yellow and your white represented in the hoop in one. It's your go with everything, wear with everything else, and it's beautiful as is. 18 karat gold, 81 points in rounds, 34 points in baguettes, so a lot of diamond weight together in total, and we're looking at a beautiful way to shop a hoop earring right now. that is going to be really, really marked down. And I know they've been, oh yeah, here we go with the $49.99 again. I'm going to do a lot better than that for you right now. So all you have to do is call me. We're going to get you a carat 15 total weight in diamonds here. They've got this beautiful post and butterfly. I'd rather show you here on the hand and then on the ear so you can see, first of all, this is the length because that's going to be important. It's 1 3/4 inches, which is nice. We don't usually see that. We usually see 1.5 inches. So this is going to be one of our bigger styles of hoop, not the full just, you know, basic round inside out, but instead you see why we call it the J hoop, and then it doesn't actually, it's going to look like it does go all the way around because when it's in the ear, it'll look that way. I'll show that to you, but how about 1.25 inches? 1 3/4 is not correct there. It's 1 1/4 inches. So that's going to be that size. That is going to be, just so we're clear on that, because you can see there, it's actually 1 1/4 inches. So this is why I always measure everything for you, because, you know, never ever just, you know, rely on information, because, you know, better to see it in real life and then, oh yeah, it's 1 1/4 inches. That's good to know because that's a difference. And then we're going to actually show you here on the ear. Give me a second. I'll pop my own backing on it so you can see it here really, really well. And, you know, one of those drop styles, not going to be too much, but what's really cool about it is that, especially when they're on, you're going to see that it really does, the whole point to putting the yellow gold through the middle there, besides giving you the two-tone element, one of the big characteristics of this designer in general is they're trying to create what we call the illusion style, right? And they want it to look like, and it does, like you have a very large emerald cut diamond here in the middle that is surrounded by your gold and your diamonds. And then the rest of the way, it's still gonna give you diamonds. So it's a really pretty style. It's meant to look like you have what would cost a fortune if that was a big emerald cut diamond. Think about how costly that would be. But that is the look you're getting. That certainly is. That is the look you're getting there. And you just have the baguettes and the rounds put together so it looks like, when you see it, it shines like it's one big emerald cut. There's still mirror finished gold on the sides. And then you're getting the round brilliance all along the top and the bottom, and that's going to scoop around. So it's just lightweight. You see it's not pulling. This is my very stretched out piercing that I've got to get surgically repaired, and yet, you know, look at how beautiful it covers that. It's not showing the piercing itself. It's blocking that with some excess diamonds, giving you the diamonds that go higher than, you know, where the post is. That's very, very critical when you have an earring that you want to look great on. And it's not $49.99. Got a couple people talking about them. One pair only as they are. Let's take another look up close, and then I'll show you the pair together. And they're not $49.39. We're blowing everything out. It's Monday night markdown night. You're here. You showed up for values. And that's what we're doing right here, right now. There they are together. Look how stunning. Yes. Do you want them for less than $39.99, or just want to take them now? Let's go even lower. Not even $39. Or, ooh, we love dropping the price even more when they may already be gone. They're not even $29.99. Huge value, beautiful moment. We're going to do them for $1,999. Now that's how you do it. And they're in solid two-tone 18K. What else is great about 18 karat gold for an earring is that if you're hypersensitive to alloys, like I know I am, I think a lot of us are hypersensitive to, and it's weird because I'm not sensitive to a lot of other things. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of allergies or food allergies, none of that stuff. But yet my skin reacts to, you know, when there's too much alloy. So 18 karat gold, being 75% pure gold, is usually a lesser reaction. And you're likely to react more when you have sensitivities to alloys. You're likely to react more in your ear piercing than anywhere else. So that is the way you hopefully avoid that, is with 18 karat gold. So that's really nice as well. So we'll give those 30 seconds, or maybe, you know, 30 seconds or so should get it done. And then we will move along. We've got some alexandrites for you. I've got the big diamond platinum pendant, 3 carats. 3 carats in diamonds in one pendant. That is mighty, mighty fine. Don't see that every day. Who's shopping over there, Will? Carol? Daryl. Hi, Daryl. Where's Daryl calling from? Big opal too, guys. Big opal. Look at that. Oh, yeah? Illinois, huh? Yay. All my family's roots are in Illinois, so I feel like, you know, a special connection to Illinois. I've never lived there, but, you know, it's where the whole family started. So, you know, we just always like to hear from my Illini. Okay, coming up, let's show you the opal that I flashed, because that's a good one. Thank you on those. I think those are out of here. And then here we go with the big opal. Check this out. This is such and in demand mounting. I know that because I'm working on a few designs right now that are in this mounting. But look at this. Look at this opal, a Roval, huge stone. 112-2273 is your item number, and yep, it's a one only. That's how the opals work. Now it's a 236, rose gold only. I wonder why. I'm okay with that here because you know why? There's a lot of red to that stone. There's a ton of red. It's overwhelming, and it's going to look even better when you see it in person because there's even more color that comes through. You're not seeing all of the beauty yet of this stone. It's a 2 carat 36. It's a 20-point diamond weight. That's I always call it the hourglass. It's the hourglass, very feminine, very, very much draws your eye right into that centerpiece. Hard not to look at that opal with that kind of color. And get ready for a value because we only have one. Hey, happy birthday, October birthdays. Anybody got an October birthday in the studio? Anybody? Anybody? Do we have any October birthdays here? We're halfway through the month. Whose birthday? Everybody's birthday? I know, Jess, you're June. Will, I have no idea. Are you October? What? When? What? Wait a minute, what? The last 2 days that we've been together and there were 2 birthdays. Wow, you guys really, this family has always been secret about birthdays. To the point that somebody here that I met first when I got here would not tell me his birthday. He never has, never would, never will, never, just won't. And then he made up a fake one because I insisted. So, opal birthstone, anybody who's got a birthday this month, you got tourmaline and opals. So here we go. That's going to be our big one. You guys ready for this? One only. Let me zoom in even closer. And then I'm going to try to show you guys. Should we try to show you something else here? Because I'm going to flip it around, show you the other direction, and then we need a caller. We need a caller. And there, again, oh my goodness, look at that. Color. Colors all around. Stays in rose gold. Blues, greens, purples, reds. Bright teal and turquoise. Everything. There's everything to love. I know that's an extreme close-up, but I think it's important. And you know what? I'm going to blow it out right now because I just think that at $45.99, I love it, but I think we got to do a little special something for Monday. That's why you're here. Bigger values, one only. How about $19.99? That's it. $19.99 for that piece. And then here it is on the hand. Oh my gosh, the colors get so much better. I wish you could see what I'm seeing right now. The second I pick it up and to put it on, when there's a brief moment, it's out of those lights. Oh, I wish you could see what I see. I know it looks great right now. There's those goldens and the yellows and the greens coming through. Goes with everything. We just took a $4,600 ring and got it under $2,000. One only, superb opal, giving you everything you want. And of course, it's natural Australian lightning ridge. Yes, and yes, and yes. That's the one to own right there. Okay, so now we've got the bottom of the hour approaching. Halfway through the show, we've got baseball for the day's wrapped up, football for the day's wrapped up, and now we get into some serious business here. We have a very large pair of earrings with champagne diamonds. We have a very important Colombian emerald. Wait till you see it. It's round, it's gorgeous. We've got a big yellow diamond coming up as well tonight at the top of the hour, which is only 33 minutes from right now. So we're just waiting to see who's got this one-of-a-kind opal for $19.99. And then I'll preview the yellow diamond. We'll preview the alexandrite. We'll get you, how about this big, big diamond piece right here, the big diamond pendant. Do you guys want to see a little flash on the hand here? Look at this. Yee, look at how beautiful this is. This is so wild. Oh, are you kidding? Look at that piece. 3 carats exactly of diamonds. We've never, ever had anything like this even. Thank you. Never had anything like it. How cool. Modern, bright, all white diamonds, all round brilliance, different sizes. What a piece. Look at that. Who is my diamond lover out there besides me? Who loves a big diamond showcase? That's it. 1122158. Let me start with the length here because that is very important. It's all platinum setting. And it's all 3 carats in diamonds, and this is going to be, check this out, it's a full-on 2 inches in a quarter in length. Yes, please. That's wild. 2 1/4 inches, top to bottom, and then look at this. The shine through the inside, the little bit, there's a little cutout detail. I'm going to show it to you close up here. Guess what? Our opal's still here if you want it. And then we'll just take it on up close, and then I'll take it to the neckline. I just want you to see the way these are all set, which is really interesting, and we'll zoom back. But see what I mean about bigger stones all the way through? They're huge individual diamonds. Look at that. Huge stones. Bringing it back center here. Look at that gorgeous piece. So 3 carats exactly, 2¼ inches in length. That's your piece to wear. I could see this layered, like think about it, little diamonds by the yard, up front, up top, maybe 16-inch length. Then you put this on a longer chain, have that drape. That would be so pretty. I want to make this easy, and we are going to do just that. And it's a platinum piece with all those bigger diamonds. Should be a fortune, right? $25,000 a carat typically for VS diamonds. I can do that math. $75,000 piece. We're going to take it back to the hand here, then to the neckline, and show you again all the details you need to see. And that's going to be, yeah, $75,000 is not going to work. Aren't you glad that we don't charge $25,000 for our VS diamonds? And we're one of the few places in the world that does VS diamonds routinely in our jewelry. This is what it looks like on the neckline. So you can just see another, it's just nice to see another perspective on the size, I believe. So you can see it there, how that's going to look. Look at it against, I mean, no matter what, that's a standout. You can be wearing it up against a color, a bright color, a pattern. It's still going to stand out because it's almost solid, right? I wanted to show you close up so you can see there are little cutout details, but it almost has this kind of solid effect, right? Because the diamonds are so large. So it's really, really impressive. I just want to blow it out. $7,500 is 90% off. That sounds like a good sale price. Not many places you walk in and get a 90% off discount, right? That's more than usual. We'll take it right back up close. Here's what I'm going to do. Not even going to be $75, $65, $55, $45, even $3,500. Still too much. We're going to make it a lot easier right now. This is going to be just $2,999. There's only one like it. And that is a beautiful piece. I mean, that is, you know they're good when it does all that. This is the flashbulb effect, as I have forever called it. Like a, you know, when you see these shots of, you know, celebs walking the red carpet, yes, but nowadays a really big celeb is photographed wherever they go. They can be just going to get their dry cleaning, and they can be going, you know, from place to place, into an office building, into an apartment building. That's what you see, the flashbulb effect, right? That is what you're getting all the time in these diamonds, and no camera needed. Just a beautiful, beautiful way. The paparazzi has always got their eye on you because you've got this amazing diamond piece that looks specialty and different and bold and designer, and it's got that great geometric shape, and that is so special. So $29.99 on that one if you like it. Coming up, we're going to get to an Alexandrite. We're going to make an Alexandrite really affordable coming up in a one-of-a-kind. And then I do want to tell you, since we are at that halfway point of the show, here's that yellow diamond that we're going to bring out tonight. This is happening at the top of the hour. Just want to give you a close-up look at it so you go, oh, wait a minute. Have you been waiting for the big important yellow diamond? Have you been waiting for a great value? This is happening on, Monday night, markdown night? That piece with that strength of color. I just looked at this because I fully expected to see a specific word on this description that I am not seeing, which is a good thing. Because I look at that stone, and what about you guys? Think vivid, think intense. Some of those adjectives that are used sometimes for diamonds to actually more than just adjectives and descriptors, but actually usually really describing an exact quality of a very important diamond. Well, I was fully expecting to see those words on this description. It's good you're not, because that would cost about $30,000 if it was. But that color is what you see there. Vibrant, bright, one of our best. That is a 101 yellow diamond, and in a signature classic that has a carat 96 in diamonds beside it. That is one of our ultimate best of the best. It's been here a couple of times, not this exact ring, but this style with a different center stone. And I know it's popular, and I know it's a good look, and it's one of our over-the-top best when it comes to overall diamond weights, because you are just shy. Think about it. It's 2 carats 97 total. So you are just shy of 3 carats. Normally something that would be about $15,000 on a good day. We're going to bring this out at the top of the hour, and we're going to make it top of the hour worthy from the value perspective. So stick around. That's coming up, and it's in 27 minutes. Now let's get to this one-of-a-kind alexandrite. Just want to show you this one. It is our pear-shaped blue-green, super clean. Let's blow out an alexandrite. And then we've got an emerald deal coming up for you as well. But with already halfway through the show, we want to make sure everybody's in and got a chance to own something special like 1122267, which is happening right here, right now, in a 61-point pear shape with diamonds at 76 points, and we have another classic setting style, another really, really good look, and we have an alexandrite that's going to give you that change from blue-green to a purple-red. It is undeniably one of the most exotic stones in the world for its color-changing ability, for that color-changing property, and for the fact that it is a classic in a good size. Now, you know as well as I do, this mounting usually takes a 1 carat, so this is kind of working some magic here. This 61 pointer is looking a lot larger than that, and we know, and you know why that's so valuable? We know with alexandrite especially, you're going to pay for every point. There's a 1 pointer. I could never make a 1 carat this price. The price I'm about to give you, I could never ever have a 1 carat at this price. So this is where you get what we know is the look of, because the mounting we've had time and time again, and it always, whether it's Paraíba, whether it's ruby, whether it's sapphire, whether it's, I've had a champagne diamond in this mounting, whether it's Paraíba. This mounting has housed all of those important stones prior to this, but no matter what those stones are, they're always a carat or more. So it's the same mounting. The mounting hasn't changed. So what that means is this stone, this alexandrite, this particular 61 pointer is looking larger. But we all know we would all have to pay a lot more if it's a 1 carat stone. You have to. There's no way around that. There's no option. That's what you have to do if you get a 1 carat stone. So the beauty of it is get the look of without paying for it. That's what this gives you. Take a look at it. We have one. It's going to go. It's not going to be $39.99. We know that much. It's going to be a quick one here. And you got to call me because it's a classic setting style. We still have our opal here, by the way, which was beautiful too. So now we just got to take this less than even $19.99. There's your half off, and we're going to go even lower for you. So this is what it looks like on. Let me change the gold if you want to. So if you'd rather have the yellow or the rose, let's switch it up for you. We can do that, no problem. So feel free to choose your favorite gold color and not pay a penny for that to be changed or switched or customized or however you want to put it. But it's not even $19, $18, $17, $99, none of that. We're going to take it real extra low here, and that one's going to be only $1,699 first caller for our alexandrite with that beautiful 61 point and looking like a 1 carat. Fabulous value there. We'll be on our way. We got a lot to show you tonight. We only have, gosh, we have fewer than 90 minutes to do it. So lots to get to here. Lots of pieces still available. So if you want to check on your favorite piece, do that quickly. I got to bring out this emerald. We got one of our best in emerald coming up. That's the one to own, though, if you want a very important alexandrite. I just love the clarity of it. It's a stone that struggles big time. Clarity is not the strong suit of this stone. And even, you know, they're all stones that are smaller. We know this is a huge size in the alexandrite world. Color-changing chrysoberyl. Verifying on this one, I think it's gone. It brings us to our emerald next. If I didn't tell you this was emerald, I think we would actually probably think it's something else. Thank you. That one's gone. Congratulations. Look at this. Well, this is it. For all the emerald haters out there, this one's for you. Because a lot of people want perfect gems. They want the rarity of natural, Mother Nature, born and bred, but they want perfection. And in the world of natural gems, perfection is hard to achieve. And then when you go think about type 3 stones like tourmalines or emeralds, and you know that they are inherently included across the board, it really is a struggle to find a perfect emerald. And I'm not going to use that word because no gem internally is perfect, right? But look at how beautiful this is. To the eye, you're not seeing big, dark inclusions. You're not seeing a haziness about it because it's opaque or because it's just filled and riddled with different inclusions. You've got just clean, bright, round cutting. And all that said, it has managed to maintain a 1 carat size while being a round that is ultra clean. Item number here is 1122271. What a piece. Not for the faint of heart here. These big emeralds go for a fortune when they get into quality like this. I keep saying someday I'm going to have to just buy one. I'm going to have to buy an emerald somewhere and bring it on in because, my goodness, we will not show you a stone that is anything at all what they typically look like. You know all those stones out there that look like rocks with moss, and they look like they're tumbled, almost like a, no offense to jade, but sometimes an emerald looks like a jade where it's opaque. It doesn't have any transparency through it at all. It just looks like just dark, 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 deep, nothing seeing through it, just no transparency, no translucency. What we really prize in emerald for that reason is clarity. The clarity doesn't happen without a higher cleanliness. So if it's included, you don't get the clarity. It just kind of blocks any, light that's able to go through it. This is why this stone is such a prize. It's going to be in that bridge setting style. That's showing off the clarity too, because the bridge is all intentional. Being able to see through the stone, being able to see some of the diamonds from underneath it. That all is part of why it is set the way it is in the bridge mounting. Take a look at it. We've got a full carat weight of 95 points here. Saw this design yesterday with a diamond, by the way, so that was kind of fun. And you can imagine it in white gold or rose gold, but here's what we're going to do, because that stone is everything. 95 points in diamonds. That's a double row of bigger stones that run underneath. How about that? This is also really telling when you look at the side profile and see the green glow that is cast on that underside. That tells you about the clarity. Look at that. It looks like I put emeralds in the middle of the bridge. Didn't do that. Those are diamonds. They're not green diamonds, they're still white diamonds, but look at how beautiful. That is what you call a true, beautiful light all the way through the stone. The stone is actually being permeated by light so that it can cast that green glow beneath it, halo right up top with that stone, and then set with mirror finished gold on either side, either edge. You have got to call me if you want a perfect emerald, because it's pretty darn close to is what you're going to get in the emerald world, which is really, really tough, really, really rare. Any gold you want, I'm going to let that happen. But you know what? It's got to be better than the $69.99. I know that big emeralds like this in important clarities are going to be pricey. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Now watch it, because when you are up close, that's designed to show you every little detail. You're supposed to see inside the stone with that trained eye up close, the camera lens bearing down on it. But now that you see it away, you really see the beauty and the pop and the sizzle that stone has. $69.99 it's not. Put it on the auction block. Let's see what's out there. But we just got to see what's going on, because these stones are very, very pricey ordinarily. So if we can take a Monday night markdown and run with it, if we can give you a chance to get something real special, that's what we're doing right now. It's not $69.99. Look at how beautiful that is now. There's something special about a round cutting too that's going to take whatever the stone is and enhance that. And the round does it, gives it extra brilliance, extra beauty, extra everything, extra color. This couldn't be a better color, right? It's got that perfect deep green. $69.99, nope. I know we had no success on the auction that I last did, but we're going to try it one more time, and we're going to see what we can do here to give you the value of the night in emerald, high-end, superstar stone here, round that's just gorgeous, and it's going to be, you know what, forget the auction. I have no luck with auctions. Let's try something different. I can't start at $4,500 and then get one bidder and sell it, because you know what that's going to do? It's going to take forever and 2-minute clocks, and then you end up paying more than if I just mark it down right now. You're not going to have any competition unless you wait to dial. Do we have anybody thinking about it? So we have an emerald lover out there noting that that is always the type of material. How often do you see these beautiful emeralds appear and they disappear right after because we mark it down to $4,500? Well, guess what? It's going lower than that. I'm going to make you a deal. If you call real fast, you're going to walk away with the biggest emerald value we've had. And that's because this stone is what it is. Looks like what it looks like. That is second to none. You got to call me right now. It's not going to be $4,500. I'm just going to keep on rocking this amazing Monday night. This is special discounting. This is value like you've never seen before. That's why we're doing it. And if you want to get it for under $45, you got it. But you know what? Are you thinking about this one, Will, already? Do we have an emerald lover with us? Do we have an emerald lover in our midst tonight? Do we have somebody who wants high-end, quality, superstar, clarity, round, diamond cutting, all of that? That's what you get here. But it's not $4,500. Remember, I am pricing this like there's no tomorrow. Like this is the only emerald we have that is around, that is cut like that has clarity like that. This is the one to own. It's not going to be $4,500. We need a caller. And I mean quickly, 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 because there is nothing else I can do besides give you the value of a lifetime, give it 60 seconds, and see who's got it. It's as simple as we can make this. Otherwise, guys, it's going to be gone, and you're going to wait forever and ever and ever for another stone like it. We can't have that happen. We got to make sure you get this stone. You know how emeralds, there's never any two alike. You know that. We saw that many, many times over. No two are alike. No two are identical. Round cuts are impossible. Typically, we are just defying the odds here, completely defying the odds of color, of clarity, of type 3 gems, but it can't be 45, and it can't be 4,000, and it can't be $39.99, because this Monday is really about extra value, beyond what you've ever seen before, not the normal. That's what you're getting right now. We're not even asking for 39. Please dial in. Please dial in, because there's going to be a frenzy for this. And what can I tell you? We've never seen one priced this way. This is your moment right now. If you miss it, you miss it. It's gone forever. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Can't get another emerald like it. This is your chance right now. It's not 39. It's not $29.99. Just saving, it's like every couple seconds, we save you another $1,000. Another $1,000 off the price that it should be, which is $69.99. How many times have you tuned in and seen a real superstar emerald, and that's what it goes for, and then it's gone, and you don't see another one like it, and everyone's always asking, give me more emeralds like that. That's what I wanted to see. This is your chance right now. Take a look. It's not even $29.99. It's not going to be. I got to move it. We got to make sure it goes. It's got to sell right now. And so I'll keep on dropping this price, and it's not going to be 29, 28, 27, 26. You wanted a value, you get it. You don't have to bid against your fellow shoppers out there. We're not doing the competition here. It's just about get on the lines and make it yours, and not even spend 26 or 25 or 24.99. I'm marking it down. One caller gets it. That's what you see right there. That beautiful, look at that, internal faceting. That is not Portuguese cutting, that is diamond cutting. That is really special. You normally see that only with, as the name implies, diamonds. So to take this precious emerald material and do that extra faceting, really special, showing it off, showing off the color. I'm not even doing $24.99. Let's keep on going. It's going to go, and we've already got verifications, and I think if I wait 30 more seconds, that is gone. No question. Instead, it's not 24. 23! 22! Come on in. Never gonna last. Shall we make it less than $22.99? I kind of love the idea, like 22.22. Deuce is wild. This is a wild moment, that's for sure. It's not $22.99, not $22.22 either. We don't like it, it's weird. We got to do better than that. $21.99 gets it to a caller tonight. White, yellow, rose, in your size, shipped to your doorstep for free, and then you decide if you want to keep it. Remember, you've got a money-back guarantee. So if you think there's no way, because there's a lot of gem naysayers out there who know quality everywhere else and know that that should be $69,000, not $6,900, and you're thinking it's too good to be true. Well, those are the folks that haven't tried TVON yet. And when you do try TVON, you're going to realize what everyone before you has. What our TVON dedicated shoppers have found out is that this is the ultimate jewelry shopping experience. There is no place in the world like it for quality and value. And you don't even have to pay $21.99. This exemplifies what we do. It's not even $2,099. I'm going to keep on going. I'm just running with it. We're going to just, it's like drop it until it goes. And instead of $21.99 or $2,100 or $2,099, we'll just make this an instant deal. And probably one of those classics you'll never soon forget. Just reward yourself by getting it. It's $1,999, and it's go time. Green does mean go. And that is your value right there that you cannot top. That I promise you. And this is why. Look at that glow. Look at that faceting all the way around, set up in a bridge with that double row and the bigger diamonds that run from side to side. $19.99. Never seen anything quite like it. And that is the one to own right there. 60 seconds, and it's still hanging out. So that's the one to own right now. If you'd like it, let me know. Try it out. You are going to be so glad you did. We've got our last minute ticking down. We've got that top of the hour coming up with that big yellow diamond piece you're going to love. Men's Emerald is here too. is going to be a little larger, but we do have a men's emerald for you. I did bring out a one of our Queen Conch pearls as well if you want a big one. It's a really big 2¼ carat that we have for you. And anything else you'd like to request or see again from earlier in the show, whatever it is, we can help you out. That's why we are here with you live. Okay, coming up. That one is here. All right, $19.99. Next up, we're on our way. We got a lot to show you tonight, but again, top of the hour is the yellow diamond. We're going to see a really cool, there's an Asher cut mandarin, if you can believe it. We've got a tanzanite bridge as well, a little larger bridge than this particular one here, and even an earring deal. So haven't seen these big diamond earrings in a while. And the last time they were here, okay, well, let's try this here. We got a big diamond cluster earring, and these are the kind of this is what you do. You know, it's funny, we had a couple people asking for stud earrings yesterday and bring out the 2 carats by request, and nobody shops them because they're $7,000, which is an incredible value. Yeah. Yeah, here it is on the hand again. So let's take a look at it, and then we're verifying on this one, and this is what it's all about. So again, as we were showing you, close-up's one thing, but you actually see more liveliness to it when you're further away, because you're not seeing every single little in and out detail. You're just getting the overall beaming glow that it's giving you. And you see that here and you realize, okay, now I get why she's so excited about that emerald. And again, most emeralds just aren't capable of this. They're, you know, if it's a nature-made stone, it's one thing if it's lab-grown and it's green glass that's colored, you know. This is not what we do. This is out of mined from the depths of the earth, natural material, Colombian source. It is a Muzo mine stone, by the way, which is known for bringing those vibrant colors. And that is just the twinkle you would normally get because it's got that diamond cut faceting in the round. So huge value there at $19.99. All right, we're verifying on this one, so let me know who's got it. And then we're going to show these big diamond earrings. And like I was saying, we had a 2 carat request for diamond earrings yesterday. Brought them out. Nobody wanted them because they're $7,000, which everyone knows is a great value, but it's a little steep for a big, you know, for an earring, right? So, you know, just because something's a great deal doesn't mean everybody can get it. You know, that's a fact, right? I remember many years ago I saw, it was during the 2020, you know, so things were happening, weird things were happening with the economy, and, you know, weird things were just happening. And I'm a car collector and I love my, you know, cars and exotics and all that kind of thing. And my brother's the same way. I got it from him. And so, you know, I remember there was a great deal. It was an exotic car, very few of them produced, and it was a great deal. But it was a great deal. It was $250,000, but it was a great deal, you know, and, you know, great deal for someone who's got the, you know, extra cash sitting around. But it doesn't mean everyone can get it, right? It was a great deal. Should have been, and today the car is like $800,000. So, you know, it's a great deal. And that doesn't mean everyone can capitalize. My point being, we had a great deal on 2 carat stud earrings. It was a 1 carat and a 1 carat and an earring yesterday, but they were $68.88. Not everybody can appreciate, I mean, everyone can appreciate that it's a great deal, but not everyone can just drop $7,000 on a pair of earrings. However, bigger diamond studs tend to be a little bit more money. So this is what we brought out tonight in lieu of the fact that you may not be able to get just a 2 carat stud earring. However, what I have here is a 2 carat diamond earring. Explain. This is 2 carats total weight in a large cluster that's going to be much larger than even my 2 carat stones, meaning when there's a 1 carat in each ear, 2 carat total weight, just 1 stone making up each earring, it's still smaller than what you're getting here, which is 1114636, and there's 2 carats total weight. Now, what I thought would be kind of fun, since it's a big size, oversized button style earring and a round still, and it's still going to read when they're on the ear much like it's a stud because of the way the diamonds are so beautifully put together, so seamlessly set because they're rounds, but there's no gapping. There's really that beautiful look. You see the bigger cluster through the middle, and then it's still a big diamond, but they're a little smaller on the sides. And you have a centered post and a butterfly backing, and all we got to do is just take the $68.88 price that I had for a much smaller diamond earring yesterday, that we all understand the value, but we can't all spend $7,000. So imagine if this is the same carat weight. It's actually more gold, quite a bit more gold, because it's just overall so much larger of an earring. So you get more gold. It's $68.88 to be technical about it, because that was what I did yesterday, just a few hours ago on a 2 carat diamond stud. This being a 2 carat total weight, look at it on the hand here. Let's measure it for you so you can see how big that is. I mean, that would make a big centerpiece in a ring. It ain't going in on your finger, it's going in your ear. So this is what you have. That's a ½ inch diameter. That's a big look. It's a wow factor. There's your center post. I'll put one on for you. Then you're really going to appreciate the size. So this would be that look where maybe it's not in the cards. Maybe you're not going to have that by the way, this would be equivalent to about a 10 karat diamond in each year, by the way. It's that big of a diameter. So that's pretty major. But without the unlimited funds to get 10 karat studs, which would be 20 karats total weight, this is the way to do it. It's not $68.88. And this is what I thought would be fun for anybody who's requesting or wanting or holiday gifting. Maybe you're thinking about holiday gifting already. That's a great idea. It's a good time to do it. This is what they look like on. See that? That's that big style. And again, keeping in mind that it's just balancing there, but you're seeing that really beautiful look. And I'll make sure I'll just prop it up for you so you can really see that style and how it's going to look when it's on the ear. That is just primary piercing only because it's that size. Remember, that's the 1/2 inch diameter that you're getting. And that basically reads like it's just one huge stud, and yet it's not going to be the price because it's not even $68.88. Let's take another close-up look before I lose this earring, and we're going to show you what we can do here. Instead of $68.88, yeah, we're going to need a little bit of madness here. This is the wow earring, and it's not even close to $68.88 or half of that price, which by my calculation is basically $34.44. And another discount beyond this to make this unforgettable. It's not even $3,000, $2,000, $19.99. It's still huge diamonds. They're all big. They're all round brilliance. You know how I feel about maximizing sparkle? You're actually getting more sparkle here in multiple stones than you're ever able to get from one individual stone, no matter what size it is, because one stone has 58 facets. So let's look at how many diamonds are here. And that's why you have this incredible fireworks effect that's happening in this earring, but they're not $19.99. And FYI, this is a very popular earring. They've been on the ear before. They've never been this price tag. So it's time to get them. And if you have that large diamond cluster ring that we've done for years with a similar diamond weight, it matches. If you have a diamond bridge, a diamond band, a diamond solitaire, it matches anything you have in diamonds. This is your match anything and everything because it's all white diamonds. It's going to match anything and everything you got. So this is the one that if you like big studs or a big button style, as we call them, this is the one to get. This is the moment to do it. They're not even $19.99, $18.99, $18.88. We're going awesomely low. This is what it's all about, to get you more diamond weight than we have in another earring. The only way to do it otherwise is to get those studs I had yesterday, which is a 1 carat and a 1 carat, and they're $68.88. That's a great value. But this is better, and it's not $18.88 to get them. Take a look. We're going to blow them out right now. They got to go. They've got to go. We can't leave anything here tonight. So this is your chance to pick them up. Lower price than they've ever been. Not even $1,799. Are y'all waiting on the yellow diamond? You got 4 more minutes. The yellow diamond is coming out in 4 minutes. Can't wait. But this is not even $17.99. We'll make them $17.77. Get you the deal of the night in diamonds until we bring out the top of the hour yellow diamond, which I don't know what we're going to have to do on that, but it's going to be wild. So $17.77 gets you these 2 carat stud clusters. All the bigger stones, though. This is not 200 diamonds in here. All teeny tiny stones. That's beautiful in its own right, but this is different. Big, bold, individual diamonds. Think about how often you'll wear them. That's your stud, right? So people buy studs. A lot of people invest a lot of money into studs because they know they're going to wear them every day. This is still a style you can likely wear every day if you want to. Maybe it's your special occasion piece. Either way, you're getting such a value on important diamonds, 2 carats total weight, and a luxury look. So they're here if you want them. And they're available and fabulous and beautiful and bold and all those things, but wrapped up in one very pretty pricing package right there at $17.77. So coming up next, we're going to do a quick little wheel here before we go to our top of the hour. We're going to try to bring out something affordable because everything's been affordable for what it is, but we want to bring you really just dirt cheap affordable, okay? So that's my wheel coming up. We're going to have a little bit of everything in rarity here: corner rupine, Savorite garnet, really special ruby, and a Windsor sapphire. All coming up on this next wheel. Call me on those diamond earrings at $17.77. They are so beautiful. And then here we go with our wheel. This is just going to be a little 4-top here. We've got our corner rupine, our ruby, our fabulous Savorite. That is that really bright green. And then look at this Windsor. So back we go to show you all 4 together. Why are they together? We're just going to bring you a blowout price on each and every one of them, so you just decide which one you like. I know this looks like Paraíba, but it's actually a rarer stone than Paraíba. That's corner roofing, and it's its own gem family, and it's really special. It's that blue-green color that we love to see in the neon, vibrant, beautiful look. Here's your ruby marquise. Here is one of my personal favorites in that Winza sapphire. It's a segmented or zoned sapphire. It's only come in one place in the world out of a Tanzanian mine called Winza, and it actually has the pinks and the purples and the blues together there in a really cool pattern. So that's a unique stone. And then off to our left is the Tsavorite garnet, and that is a little bit, it's very special because you don't usually see Tsavorites that clean. They usually, again, like emeralds, they struggle. It's a garnet, but it usually struggles with clarity quite a bit. So you've got any one of these you want, and we'll blow them out real quick. So changing the gold color is something you can do on any one of them except the Tsavorite. The Tsavorite on the left side, that stays in the yellow gold. Everything else can be changed, adjusted, moved, whatever you want to do. But we've got about 2 minutes till our yellow diamond comes out to play, and I mean play. I'm not sure what's going to happen on the yellow diamond, but it's going to be epic. So stay with me because you never know what I'm going to do in this last hour when we got to make some sales. So, you know, it's going to be a wild one. And then here we go. Rare 4 indeed. That's a, you know how rare, yesterday we had fights over a marquise, Tanzanite, because it was the only one we had. This is the marquise ruby. It's the only one we have. Let me know which one's your favorite. Get them all out of here. They're all $19.99. That was before the show started 2 hours ago. Now they've got to come down to a better price tag. Which one? Thank you. Ruby already verifying. Item number is 112099 or 0933. Let me try that on for you. It's a wider band of gold. Big diamonds bezel set here. See, we just needed something affordable. Oh, don't sell them at $19.99. Ruby's already gone, maybe? Just verifying. All right, here's what I'll do. They're not $9.99 either. Take your pick. Any one of the 4 you want, all going to be less than $9.99. Better yet, I'll do better than $8.88. I'll make these easy right now. Let's go for it, guys. Let's go for it. Go for it. Go for it. 60 seconds. I just realized we have 30 seconds and the yellow diamond is going to be here. So 30 seconds. That's all we got. Yeah, which one? Winza, you got it. Winza sapphire is going to be item number 1121896. Take a look. We have just truly seconds here to get to our top of the hour yellow diamond. This is really the most beautiful when it comes to the blues, the purples, the pinks. Hot pinks, purples, gorgeous pattern to that emerald cut. It's a 68-point emerald cut, unheated. They are all unheated, by the way, out of the Winza mine, and it's 35 points in diamonds. It looks like you have 3 bands that interlock, or is it 4? It's 4 bands that interlock. But it's all one ring, so it slides and glides onto the hand, and you're good to go. Do you have the Winza? Oh, you have the Winza. Okay, sorry, it just went. I'm sorry. He was first. Sapphire, which one? Tsavorite. I'm hearing sapphire, you're saying Tsavorite. Gotcha. So this one's gone. Let's try on the Tsavorite next. Stays in yellow. That's item number 11200589. Take a look. There is the bright green of, I'm always astounded because that Tsavorite just, I'm not one for Tsavorites. It's not my favorite stone because I just don't think it's attractive until you get into colors like this, where it's just popping, it's bright. Do you know this is more rare than an emerald? Far more. One place to get it in Kenya. And yet, here it is in that lively stone. This is a 78-point stone. It's in the oval. 52 points in the classic halo diamond mounting. And it's just in yellow gold. That's my only caveat here because you know it's got to be dropped in price when I can't change the gold color. That has everything to do with the value. So we're verifying on our Tsavorite garnet. Let me know who's got it. That one has been here almost as long as I have, and it's had a markdown every few months of that time. So when we tell you it's down to rock bottom at $888, it's beyond it. We're well below our cost at this point on that one. It's got to go. And then let us know on the corner roofing, which is the 38-pointer in the middle, and then the Marquise Ruby, which is our 50-pointer on the right side there. And enjoy. What a great wheel of rarity at a really wonderful price tag. Jess, are you getting the ruby? All right, so ruby gone, Tsavorite verifying, leaves us with the corner roofing officially. Then it's yellow diamond time. Thank you. And here we go. Which one? Back, sure. It's going to look the same as it does from the front because it is cut out. So yeah, it's going to look just the same way. Now, it does have, obviously, it can't just float there. It's got that border of gold. So let me show you how this is actually elevated. On the sides, The outside edges are going to sit against the hand, so it lifts everything up. You see that little scallop detail? And then, yes, the inside's going to look very similar to the outside because it is cut out. So that's part of the design element that makes it so pretty, is that you have these bezel set diamonds really set in an alternating way where it goes 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 all the way around so that they can be staggered the way they are. So that's our ruby. And then we have the Tsavorite here. Tsavorite's here? Okay. Tsavorite's still here if you want it? Okay. So the ruby, take a look at item number 1120933. I think they just want to see that information on the screen real quick, and we'll zoom in right there. Yellow diamond next. I just don't know what it's gonna take tonight. This is probably best to set aside for another day, but we're gonna bring it out since we promised it as our top of the hour. Thank you on the Tsavorite. Tsavorite is officially gone. Ruby's verifying. Corner roofing's here. It's the rarest of them all, by the way. So I don't have time to get into the whole dissertation on corner roofing, but it is one of those really rare stones out of Tanzania that's usually brown. The really good ones are blues and greens. And so when they start to look like Paraiba, you've hit the jackpot of corner roofing. You're getting a very durable, wearable stone. So congrats on the ruby if you get it. Let's go ahead and showcase this yellow diamond for what is going to be the kickoff to our very last hour here tonight. And this yellow diamond is everything. I mentioned it earlier. This is one that probably should be described as one of those intense, vivid stones, but it is not, which is a good thing because it'd propel the price into ranges we can't even discuss. And because we still have an 88 corner roofing here. This is not the night when we're going to get prices that are appropriate, okay? We're having to do some really dramatic things. And this is 1120561. And this is one of the largest diamond mountings we have, like of all. And there are some superstars when it comes to mountings here on this show. This is one of them. And I'm not just talking about the overall carat weight because we've seen carat weights similar to this in our 160 bridge, or rather our saddle ring, our 170 saddle ring. This is even larger. It's a carat 96. And yeah, I'm going to put the yellow diamond on the shelf for a minute and just talk about the mounting because that's where I really want to focus in. We see a lot of gorgeous mountings, but we rarely, and forgive that it leans a little bit because the size of those diamonds are really, really big on the outside. So the prongs are set at the very, very center point. So it does lean a little bit. It's obviously perfectly squared off, perfectly even. Starts with that cushion cut square yellow diamond, which is a 101. And one more thing, it is a VS stone, by the way. So it is graded as VS. And then you get a 196 white diamond weight that goes all the way around, and they are huge stones. Those are very important stones that are happening, especially in that double halo, but even on the sides. Let's take a good look at this on the side band. What you're seeing there are really equal. Another very, very large individual diamond size on the shoulders there of the ring. Yeah. Hi. Sure, Sharon, you got it. So, Tony, we're going to stop our yellow diamond presentation here and go backwards and just go to 1120589. Sharon, get ready here because I know a lot of people have been patiently waiting for this. So I'm going to put up the graphics with your Tsavorite. And where was Sharon calling from? Oregon. Thank you, Sharon, so much. Well, we've got the graphics up there for you, Sharon. So if you're trying to screenshot it or just jot it down, 78 point oval, Tsavorite, and diamonds. 52 points there, halo design. There's your close-up on it. And 888. So thank you so much for shopping with us tonight. We'll go right back to the yellow diamond here shortly. And what do you think we're going to do? If you think I know, well, probably should have an idea. All I have is a bag in front of me that says $9,999 for this yellow diamond. That's all I got. Oh, and 2 hours and 6 minutes of being on the air tonight. And that has proven to me that even the biggest Monday night markdowns have to be adjusted. So there's your $99.99 should be tonight price. And instead, you're getting 2 carats 97 total weight in diamonds in this classic ring. Styling, the only thing that would prevent you probably from getting in on this is if it's just too large of a ring for you, because it is admittedly a very large ring on the hand. Let me show that to you now so that if it's too big, you can go off to dreamland or stay with us and just, you know, go get a drink for the next couple of minutes, and then we'll be right back with you and we'll have something more affordable. But this is really one of those pieces that is just the ultimate in classic styling. Definitely for the gals who like a bigger, more pronounced, more unique and designer style as far as big diamonds. Because every diamond, even the accents, are huge. And that's important. But this is still, and always has been, one of the best we do in all of our yellow diamond mountings, all of our designs. I want to make it less than $99.99. I'm going to have to make it less than $99.99 if it's expected to go. But what I now want to concentrate on, besides the diamond weight that's around it, is the center stone. That is oh so important, because that color is very different than a typical yellow diamond. And that is really the key. Where is my pendant from earlier? I had a pendant earlier with a yellow diamond round in it. And I want to show it to you real quickly if I can, just because sometimes comparisons are not helpful unless there's an actual side-by-side comparison where you can really see what usually a yellow diamond looks like. And, you know, I had this gorgeous pendant earlier, and it's a great pendant with Brazilian paraíbas, but that is a typical color of yellow diamond. So do you see what's happening here? That would be, if you didn't see them side by side, maybe it's harder to really appreciate that that's a different color than that. And as much as this is valuable and pretty and beautiful in its own right, that's a very different saturation level. It's an entirely different hue that you're getting. So that, I think, is really what comes in handy when we have that luxury, is to show you. And most of our 1 carat yellow diamonds, cushion, oval or otherwise, look very much like that round you just saw. This is a different level, which is why I told you earlier I was expecting to see the words vivid or the word intense on the bag. But we've only had 8 or 9 of those in our history here. With that description, it would go up to some, you know, really, you know, about 8 times the price of our normal diamonds. So I really am excited that this one is just, you see the color for what it is. The color is what it is. And what you're seeing there is truly what you're getting. So there's that extra step up in the level of your color, the saturation, the brightness of it, the intensity of it. It's more neon, it's more bright, it's more beautiful, it is more rare. What you typically see are the lighter colors, the canary yellows, the barely there colors, what are pastel yellows. That's far more typical. So when you get up into this range, just be aware that that makes it that much more unusual. Therefore, should be more pricey. It's not. Let's help you own it. Let's help you right now. We're going to put it on the auction block. I have avoided auctions at all costs because they've been a bit of an embarrassment, to be honest with you, just because we're not getting, with fewer people watching, you get fewer people bidding, right? And so you end up with a little problem where suddenly I have to drop lower and lower and lower to get the open, and then we're sometimes stuck with 1 or 2 bidders. And it does not get us anywhere near the cost. Sometimes I've had pieces where we haven't got the cost of the gold. Forget about all the diamonds set in it and the center stones. That's where, again, we're going to try to get you the value of a lifetime while still making sure that we can get a lot of people in. And that's the beauty of it, is that sometimes the circumstance of the show or the evening or the time, it really helps you get a better value. So all we can do is this. Let's take a look at it. I'll give you an auction, okay? And we'll let you start a lot lower than $99.99. This is a mega value. All we can do is take it lower because the value's not good enough if it ain't gone. Because there's always somebody out there who's going to appreciate the value. We may not have thousands and thousands of people or millions of people, but we got a few of you that know a value when you see it. And this chance right now, this moment, is for you guys. It's not $99.99, not $9,000 to open. I got to do something crazy, and you've heard my stories about all the things happening in the wholesale world right now. The biggest trade show just ended a couple weeks ago. We didn't come back with 1 yellow diamond. All because the prices were astronomical. We don't have new ones coming in. Take what we have while they're here. Take what you can get while you get them. It's not $9, it's not $8, it's not $7, it's not $6,000. I'm not starting at $5. You are just shy of 3 carats in total weight here. I don't know what it's going to take, but I know this. We have 49 minutes in the show, and this one's getting a home, one way or the other. And so instead of 5, and instead of 45, and it's one of the bigger diamond mountings we do as far as what's around the center yellow that is a 101 VS stone. It's going even lower. Get ready. This is going to be a wild moment. Thank you. This is not $4,500. It's not $4,000. And here's the thing. I don't know how low I'm going to have to go, but I do know this. This is your moment to dial in and steal a yellow diamond from us. And it's all natural. So if you're thinking, oh, good, I get it. They just heated it more so it could be darker and richer and brighter. That is not the fact because they're not heated stones. These are natural from the ground, not like everywhere else where they're all treated in a lot of different ways to get their yellow color. Ours are not. So it's not treated, it's not heated in any way. It is faceted and polished, set in this diamond mounting. It's not $4,000 to open. It's not even $3,500 to open. And FYI, the big wholesale trade show, which we just got back from a couple weeks ago, one single stone like this, 1 carat, loose, nothing around it, no gold, no extra diamonds, 1 carat yellow diamond loose in a cushion cut square was $6,800, and it was not this color. We've added a carat 96. We've added solid gold. We've added the workmanship and the time and the labor and the manpower that goes into making it and creating it, and it's not $3,500 because I don't have an open and we need one. And I know I'm not a fool. I'm not looking for 100 bidders. I don't think we're getting that. But I do know that we got to get this one home, and that's going to come down to how far, how much can we drop this price? How low can we go to make sure it gets a home? That's what we're going to find out together here. And it's not even 35. And usually this is a mounting, even the smaller version of this that I had 6 years ago when we had our very first yellow diamond ever on the show. We had it in a similar mounting. So a little smaller. It was $6,500 6 years ago. 6 years ago. We all know what's been happening in everything in the last 6 years. We know that things are more. We know that diamonds have gone up crazy money. We know the Argyle mine closed a couple years ago. That in turn set all the colors of diamonds, set their prices ablaze all around the world. We're seeing that steadily increasing. That wasn't like a one and done. They continue to elevate. They continue to go up. We're not even asking for 35. Tell you what. We'll just make this the deal of a lifetime. We'll pretend it's a center stone alone, and you just get a carat 96 in white diamonds to go along with it. It's not 34, not 33, not 32, not 31. We're going to go $3,000 to get this started. There is not a value in 1 carat yellow diamonds anywhere, including here in our existing inventory. There's nothing else like this. $3,000, $10 increments. We're going there too. So that don't worry if you're the second or the third or the fourth or the fifth bidder, don't worry about it. It's $10 increments, it's easy peasy, $3,000 to get it started, and let's go. Take a look at it. It's got to go, it will go, and that's your chance to pick up a gorgeous, remember, 2 carats 97 total weight here. 297. I got to try it on again. Got to do that. Let's see what this one looks like on the hand. Oh my goodness, a Monday night to remember. I wish I could buy leather handbags for this price. I mean, don't you wish you could buy sterling silver designer jewelry at this price? There's a lot of things that are not worth what $297 in diamonds are for a price like this. And this is something you have forever. Classic time. You have a question? Sure. Here it is. That's how it's finished. The prongs that extend out to hold those outer diamonds are going to extend all the way down to the center rear of that ring, so that this is the portion that sits on your hand and lifts everything else up. Why is it important to give a little height? Just a little bit, not too much. But just a little bit of height so you can get all the light getting to that diamond. I wonder if I have anybody watching or caring or shopping or thinking or collecting or, you know, I had a really great email yesterday. And it was yesterday evening, and it was a longtime shopper. But she was a shopper of mine from years back, and she just found TVON recently. And what did she buy? She bought a yellow diamond. She bought a yellow diamond. It was her first purchase, still her only purchase she's made, but it was only a couple weeks ago, and she got that yellow diamond home. It was one of our 1 carat cushion cuts. She immediately, and this is a gal who's been collecting jewelry for many, many decades, and she has an appraiser in her local city that she's used for several decades, and she literally took her yellow diamond from TVON. She paid, by the way, she paid $4,500 for it, 1 carat stone. She took it, has a couple diamonds around it. She took it to her appraiser. I kid you not, I got this email yesterday, last evening, so just a few hours ago. And she got that thing appraised because it was a natural yellow with a VS clarity. That was, she said, my appraiser couldn't believe I got a 1 carat natural yellow with a VS clarity. And that was the selling point. That was what was amazing to that appraiser. The appraiser appraised her ring that she bought here for $4,500. It appraised for over $39,000. And we see this all the time. And I'm not saying that's a reason to buy it. I don't think a lot of our shoppers, I was talking about this a few weeks ago with another industry insider, and we were talking about back 20 years ago, how everyone bought to resell. There were jewelry stores then, and I would have shoppers that would sit at home and watch the show because they owned their own stores. Now today, a lot of those retail stores don't exist anymore, sadly. And so, they're not supplying their stores. This is more for just private clientele. People are shopping for themselves and for their own personal collections and for pieces to wear. They're not just resellers. Granted, some of you do that. That's great. You make a nice, handsome profit doing that. This is really, though, for those collectors out there, those who want to collect something special and rare, get it for a lifetime, enjoy it, let everyone think you spent $125,000 in retail when you really only spent $3,000 here, and you've got your hookup, your connection to fine diamonds and really high-end styles. I'm not going to do $3,000 because I have no open. I refuse to leave this here. I refuse to put it back in a vault tonight. So now we're going to total uncharted territory here, and we're going to make it better than $3,000 to start. And that's where I'm going to need some callers. Because before you think, oh, $3,000 seems like a good deal, now you know it. Because we're going even lower, and it's going to be $2,900 to get this started. $2,900. Any little bit counts. We're already too low, so now we got to really rev things up. Take a look at it. It's going to be $29 to start with a $10 increment. Let's go. Let's get everybody a chance at a big yellow diamond. How about that? Do we have the open at $2,900? Do we have it? We're verifying, I hear. Well, that's good news, but it's not official yet. Oh my goodness. $297 in diamonds. Huge round brilliance. Every diamond in this ring is big, right? There is not a small diamond in this entire ring. And it's two-tone gold. I would recommend leaving it as is, but you don't need to. You don't have to. If you want me to do that all in yellow gold, let's say that's all you wear, do it. Now, if you get rose gold, I'm going to try to talk you out of it. Please don't get rose gold. It ain't going to look nice. But if you want it, you can do it. Here's what I'm going to do. We're verifying 29, right? Verifying. Okay. We're verifying $2,900. Here's the thing. I'm a little leery of the whole one and done, one bidder auction. I don't want to go through another one of those necessarily. So here's what I'm going to try to do. Call me now. If you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, if you've got the phone in hand, start dialing. I'm going to go even lower. We're going to go lower. Why not? At this point, again, what am I trying to do? Get a lot of people in. Because I, at this point in my career, having sold as much jewelry as I have for 21 years straight, I get a kick out of opening the door to exotic pieces like this to as many people as possible all across the world. That's what I love. So if we can make this diamond even a little bit more accessible or a little bit more affordable, by goodness, I want to do that. And I'm not starting at 29. That's the number. If you've never, ever shopped here before, better yet, if you've never shopped on TV, like you were looking for like Discovery Channel and you're discovering us, this is a discovery. This is a Mother Nature's best of the best. This is an incredible buy, and I'm going lower to get the open because I want to get you in. Give everybody a chance. And don't tell me there's a better yellow diamond deal out there, because there is not. I'm in the business. I've been in the business my entire adult life, and you know what? There is not a better deal out there in yellow diamonds. I would even say you could go as far as say, compare this to treated stones. This one's not, but compare it, because you're going to spend more for a treated stone, a treated yellow diamond, than you are today, tonight, right now. And this is a live auction. This is not happening like, don't go to our website tomorrow and expect to see this. People ask me that all the time. They're like, well, I watched the show, but I went to sleep, and then I thought it would be on the website the next day, and I went to TVON.com, and I didn't even find the ring. This is a live show. There's nothing like this on our website. This value doesn't exist anywhere but right here, right now, on live television. So I'm going to go $2,800. But I will tell you this, I can't go any lower. Okay, I have done what I can do. I cannot go even 1 penny lower than where I'm at right now. We're going 28. It's happening. $2,800 to get it started. And let's now just hope that I get a lot of people bidding. A lot of activity. Let's hear those phones ring. Wait, I'm not hearing it. But I'm hoping. Take a look, 60 seconds, let's go. Diamond giveaway right here. Call a friend. Tell a friend, call a friend, collector, jewelry store owner, designer, anybody who's brand new to gems. How about somebody who's getting engaged and they don't want to just give a white diamond that costs 10 times the price for some really, really icky diamond? Maybe go with a yellow diamond. Feel like one of those, really well-known celebs. When they get engaged, they don't get engaged with white diamonds. They get engaged with colors of diamonds. Yellows, pinks, greens, those types of stones, right? This would be a way to spend, at this point, we're looking for $2,800. We're giving it, 18 seconds here to finalize if we have the open or not. We have $10 increments after that, so don't get discouraged if you're not the first bidder. So don't get discouraged by that, okay? You can't do that. And we've got a ring that has a 101 VS. And remember what I showed you earlier. Where's that pendant? I got to show you again. Remember what I showed you? How typical yellow diamonds look in their color? This is a more typical yellow diamond color. I'm going to show it to you again because this is important. This is not just any yellow diamond. We have yellow diamonds all the time. We have more than anybody else. And we have cushion cuts and 1 carats. And they're not usually this color. They're usually this color. They're usually that color, which is pretty. Don't get me wrong. No shame, no shade, no bad. I'm not saying anything bad about that piece. That's a gorgeous piece with Brazilian Paraíbas, but that's a more typical color. This is a VS brilliant cut, cushion cut square. It's over a carat, which by the way makes a difference. It's VS in clarity. It's got this bright, amazing, practically like a neon level color to it. And it's so incredible. And why am I up here begging for $2,800? I have no idea. But that's what's happening. And here we go. So here's my last call. And you know what? We do have, let me see if we have $2,800 because we're going to, and by the way, I don't want to change the gold color much. I think it's perfect the way it is. I think we just need to know your ring size. But I do say this, if you absolutely insist on all yellow gold, there's a two-tone element now. Your center stone is set in yellow, the rest is set in white. If you want to go all yellow, you may, you can. It won't cost you a penny extra. We'll do it. But this is unbelievable. $2,800. What do you really, and I know, I'm preaching to the choir here because so many of you are here because you understand our values. You know them to be second to none. You know that they're incredible. But what do you normally get in today's jewelry world for $2,800? Not much. Nada, really. Not much in gold. Not much in diamonds. This is another level. And this is why, I was, you know how I kind of like this little inkling that I should maybe save it for a different day? This is why. This is exactly why. We are at $2,800, by the way, right? We're there? We got it. So we have $2,800 officially. Next bid, $2,810. It's not much of an advance to get you in. Don't get discouraged. If you're not at 28, listen, it's going. Having the open ensures us that it is finding its home tonight. It is going out the door. It is leaving us. So this means that you can't call in an hour and get it. You can't call tomorrow and get it. You can't go online and get it. We established that. This is why people watch the live shows. I know a lot of you sometimes don't, and then you miss out on things and you get mad at me. The live shows are the live shows. And this is why when you are with us and you do see these live shows, this is why it makes such a difference. You can add things to your jewelry collection that otherwise you never would have been able to at a price like this. That is a fact. This is our own $99.99 piece. A $99.99 should be piece tonight, $10,000. I'm at 28. We're officially getting it home. I just need to give it 2 minutes and see if anybody else wants to get in, and nobody else does yet. But this is why we give it 2 minutes. Did I lose a potential bidder? We lost attention. I had someone verifying they are now out. So, okay. We're at 28. I need your calls because this is your only chance to get it. And remember all this because we have a lot of new shoppers lately. We have people who have never shopped off TV. They just discovered there are people who never thought they'd shop off TV because they thought it was just plastic junk. And then they realized TVON is up here really 3 hours a day showing the most amazing couture level jewelry. And it's not the couture price. And that is why people get hooked, is because of what we bring and what we do. However, I don't have anything like this at $2,800. When it's gone, it's gone. And consider this if you are new and you never thought about the prospect of shopping off TV or shopping anything before you touch it and feel it and see it in person. Remember, you're getting a closer look than you could get at anything really in person without a loop. And by the way, you've got a money-back guarantee. So you get it at home, we ship it to you for free, you send it back if it's not all that. If it's not your dream piece, if it's not the best value you've ever had in jewelry, send it on back. Not a big problem. But what you can't do is call in an hour or in 5 more minutes and get this ring at $2,810. That has to happen within the next 2 minutes of our final auction clock. So let's go, take another look at it, and $2,800 is all we have. I don't know. But again, probably would have been better served on a different day. Because I'm going to tell you right now, we would have opened this up at $5,000 easily and had multiple bidders after that on any other given day. I know that because that's what this ring usually fetches. This is what we usually see on, maybe shows that are a busier time of year, shows that are on the daytime as opposed to the, late evening. This is your chance right now, and my goodness, we've got 90 seconds left. And then it's going to be gone. Just $297 in diamonds. $297. Total weight, almost 3 carats in diamonds, all big. Look at those stones on the sides, 4 individual rounds on each side. That double halo is huge. We are down to 1 minute. Frantically dial right now. Start dialing. Make sure you're on the lines. Try it. I'm not, I tell you guys, I've been doing this a long, long time, and I think that there are certain moments where if I could shop this for you, if there was a way I could just send it to you and have you decide once you see it, I'm going to tell you, I know you would love it. I know you would be so ecstatic to see a piece like this in your collection for $2,810. I just don't, there's nothing else like this. There is nothing. This experience, the whole package deal, the ability to change the gold color, to have it sized when it arrives. You don't want to go running around spending even more money to find a jeweler to size it because you're not a perfect size 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. Even people who offer sizes usually just have one size, and then you're on your own. We make sure that whether you're a quarter size, half size, 3/4 size, it arrives ready to wear. Because the last thing you should do when you're excited about a new ring is run around paying more money and then being without your ring, waiting for it to be sized properly. So we get that done for you, and then that's done. And then it arrives, and it's in a few days you've got it, and you are blown away because we hear this every single day. The pieces are even better in person than they can even look on TV. And I know that's not always the way it is with other stuff you buy on TV, but here it is. Because the beauty of the jewelry is so high-end that even the television and the lights in the camera lens can't fully give you the beauty of the stone. Do we have anybody at 2810 or more? I know we have a lot of people verifying. They're telling me to hold on a second because we have some people that are, I think they're new registers, right? So we're trying our hardest to get them in. We don't want you to miss out if they are trying to get in on this one. But this is, yes, I'll try it on one more time. Here it is on the hand, one more time. It's a $2,800 bid. We're looking for $2,810. Don't miss out on the opportunity you have in front of you. That's all I can say. This is not one you can miss out on at this point. You have to try it, and you know what? I got to sell it. Do we have $2,810 officially? Yes, no? Let me know. Let me know. This is a really, really critical point here of this auction where the value is second to none. Can't see, can't find, can't bring you a better value. $2,810, you got it? That's it? I'm done? Sold. Congratulations. Enjoy. That one is gone. My goodness. Okay. Never know exactly what to show you after something like that happens. But I do have a tanzanite here that is real large. Ooh, neon. TVON with the neon. Whew. Sorry, I need a deep breath after that. Auction. Congratulations. Oh, I need a timeout. 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 Gosh, wouldn't that be nice to have like a timeout? No, we got to keep going. We got to keep going. I just got to deal with it. Here's 111-5219. The only thing I get, the only thing that really is difficult about these auctions, because I'm so happy for our winners. You know, our winners of these auctions, you know, whether you want, what did we have earlier? Remember the turquoise we had earlier? Like whether you won the turquoise earlier or if you just got that yellow, like listen, I'm just a little bit kind of jealous that I don't get to shop jewelry that way. That's my only thing. I always say at some point I'm going to just take a day off and I'm going to, you know, somebody else will be up here and I'm going to watch from home and I'm going to shop and I'm going to buy everything. Because that's the only way I'm going to get a value of a guest like this. I mean, this is just, the values are so incredible. I'm in the business and I can't make jewelry the way you guys are shopping it. I mean, it's amazing. So congratulations to everyone who's shopping tonight. This is my 616 oval. It's perched in a bigger bridge than what we've seen for most of the show, because we've seen a couple bridges that were a little bit smaller. This one's quite a bit larger here. And it's also going to be a 616 with a carat 28 in the diamonds. Happy Monday. What's left of it here? I know on the East Coast it's already Tuesday, but happy Monday. We're going to just stay in Monday with us here so we can mark down a few more things for 27 more minutes, because I am not going to stop now. And this is that 616 with a carat 28 in diamonds, and let me show it to you on. It's got all the reds. It's perched up, but look at how pretty this is. You get to see so much of your stone. You get not one, not two, not three, 4 rows in diamonds just on the inside. 6 rows in total, creating that bridge. Look at that finishing. You want a sizable mounting? Look at the gold throughout the back of that mounting. It's a superstar. It's amazing. And then here's what it looks like on the hand. We got to show you one of the most bright neon stones. We love a 6 carat for its wearability. It's a little bit larger than what I wear, so it looks bigger. It looks a little odd. It's not going to look like that because it's going to actually, you know, be sized to you, so it's going to fit true. But it's also, oh, another $99.99 piece. Oh, let's see what I can do on this one. White, yellow rose, no problem. Change the gold as you wish here. This is what it's going to look like from that profile. So you actually see, first of all, it's, again, not going to be set up that high on you because you're going to get your size. But see how it's got that first layer, if you will, of the gold, then another, because that outside, that's going to be the top. Those are your edges there. That's the side to side here of the bridge. So it basically anchors that stone. It's not the diamonds that are setting the tanzanite, to be clear. That's a prong set, well stabilized, got a beautiful basket behind it. So that's not, you know, the only thing. It kind of looks like it's floating from this angle, but then you realize it's well supported by that basket. So never any worries about, you know, how it's set or if it's structured properly. Trust me, we know what we're doing. But this also, it needs a better price than $99.99, and it's getting it. It's getting a much better price. If you're thinking about it, let's do a blowout right now. And I'm just going to see if we can make this one of our better per carat levels we've seen in all of our tanzanite, no matter even if it's a 2 carat or a 3 carat or whatever it may be. We want to make sure it's really affordable for you, so it's not even $99.99, even $4,999. Love a good half off sale. But that's not what I'm getting. $39.99. Nope. $2,999. Well, there's one problem with that. I just sold a yellow diamond for less than that. So we're going to take the tanzanite lower as a result. Everybody gets a deal. Everybody gets a markdown. It's just time to dial so you don't miss it, because you know how this is going to go. Last 25 minutes of this show, it's precious. We got to make sure the values are too. It's not even 29, 28, 27, 26, 25.99. Now we are talking. We got a really, really strong value right there, but that's not it either. Not done. Got the mega value. Then we'll recap a couple items from the show. Get you some last opportunities, and I will show that Paraíba again because I think a lot of you missed it. I got real excited about it, showed it too early. We got a big carat 56 Paraíba to recap, but this one can't be $25.99. Gotta go. Let's make it $2,499 instead. And we're talking per carat levels here that are very significant. So you got a really, really good deal, especially when there's 128 in diamonds to go with it. Very impressive. So that is going to be our 6 carat 16 in the bridge. One only there, white, yellow, rose gold. Let's recap the Paraíba, carat 56. Cleanest, brightest, beautiful. It's got pink diamonds with it. Can't wait to show it to you. Could be your first time seeing it tonight if you weren't with us in the first half hour. Also there's a really pretty ruby necklace. in 18 karat gold. I can show that as well. Big rubies, big diamonds. Okay, so let's get to it. We've got a quick necklace here in rubies and diamonds, and I want to show this up close first with all these big round stones. Yeah, get requests in if you have them. We're down to 23 minutes, but we still have plenty of time for requests. Plenty of time. So if you've got requests for us, please let us know what they are. We'll bring out whatever we can in our last 22.5 minutes. This is the $24.99 Tanzanite. It's verifying right now. We're going to bring out a brand new ruby and diamond necklace next. 18K. Ooh, how pretty. It's like a firework in reverse. Because the place I'm holding it is the top. So it's going to stem from up here, then really give you that beautiful, beautiful scalloped effect downward. Item number 1122-126. It's coming up, Will. It is. I'm going to recap it now. The 156 Paraíba with pink diamonds. It's coming up. It's a big one, and it's gorgeous. But this is our quick ruby and diamond necklace, 18 karat, solid white gold, comes with the chain, 18-inch and adjustable beyond that. 77 points in the ruby. There are just 6 of them. And the diamonds, only 4 big diamonds there. How about this diamond weight? 40 points in diamonds, 10 points each. And so are the rubies, 10 points plusers. Let's make this really exciting right now. It's an 18 karat gold. I want to show it to you on the hand here so you get a better idea of the size. And it's going to come with the chain, which we think is so great to throw in chains when we can. Why search for your own matching chain, right? I'm going to make this really easy. Let's get you a measurement on it. It's supposed to be $29.99. Got a better value coming your way. Paraíba recap is next. Here is your, woo, look at that, 1 inch, a little bit more. Just a touch over an inch. I'll blow it out right now. $14.99, that's it. And all those bigger stones, all diamond cut, stays in the white gold. Here's your adjustability. So 18-inch max with the spring ring clasp, and then this little is where you're going to pull it. That's your little pull tab. Think of it like a pull tab. And that's going to make it shorter. And then I'll take it over to the neckline, and we'll show it to you there. That's what it looks like from a distance. How pretty. Even against, again, look at that, against color, against skin tone there. You can see how beautiful that is. $14.99, all big stones. Every one of them, the rubies, the diamonds, they're all significant. And again, 18 karat gold. Will, are you hanging out for the Paraíba 156 recap? Coming your way next. Love it. Let's see who's got this necklace. And look at that chain. Smooth box link. Not going to catch on anything. Doesn't snag on clothing. Doesn't catch on anything. It is smooth as silk. Are you taking this one, Andy, or verifying? Okay, gotcha. Let me give you a close-up look at it one more time. And we do have some verifications going on this one. And yet there's only one piece. Look at that. Gorgeous individual stones, aren't they? Paraíba's next. Item number 112-2277 next. Recap. Uh-oh. There it is from the side profile. Here it is again from the top. Here it is from the back. Pretty stone. I love diamond cut rubies. The pizzazz that gives to a ruby. Stunning. $14.99. Thank you so much. It is sold. Here we go with 2277. It's back. Woo-wee. I mean, it deserves applause, doesn't it? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's the most blue of the big Paraíbas we've had of late. There's very little green to this. I would say 80-20, blue to green. What do you think? Carat 56 oval in the center, 2 rows in pink diamonds. That's 29 points. That would be 2 halos. Gorgeous. Then you have another 75 points in the white diamonds. And look at the sides, how it meets with that triple halo. And it's clean. So we can talk color, we can talk size, but really ultimately what makes that uber rare is the clarity of that stone. Gorgeous. Two-tone gold as is, stays in the rose and the white, which is all 14K. What? You're going to price it instead of me? I'm just kidding, Will. Will's like, what? You already priced it like 2 hours ago. I know I did. I did. It's an incredible buy. It has a $50,000 price tag right here. By the way, that's a good value. You know why? Before you scoff at $50,000, just remember they're 60 and 70 per carat. So if we were in our right minds going by market value, we'd be actually asking about $90,000 for the stone. And then you'd have some extra because it's pink and white diamonds and gold and setting and labor. So it really would be over $100,000 really easily. But this one is not $49,999, and it's not even $25,000. We have been really reducing Paraibas to the point where they've been going because we have enough collectors that understand and appreciate the values, know what they are elsewhere, know what, I mean, you guys know the market. You know the market. Even if you don't have an opportunity to see many of them, you probably read about it and you hear about it. People are talking about it. It's a headline. It's been a headline of the gem community for years. It's all mined out. 3 sources ever, completely gone. This is Africana material, but I was pointing this out earlier. This particular stone looks more Brazilian than a lot of the Brazilian stones. I mean, I'm just saying. There's a specific color we saw in small sizes with the Brazilian stones. That color is in this bigger stone. And that's what I'm really excited about. And the fact it's not 25,000, the fact it's not 20,000, the fact it's not even 15,000 for a very large stone being over 1.5 carats in size. And it's for one collar, and this is the way it's going to go. It's $9,999, which makes it now one of our better values. So you have the size, the color, the clarity, a beautiful mounting to boot, and it's under $10,000. That's the everything. It's everything. It's got it all working. It's all happening. It's all going for everything is working on that ring. And again, your ability to try it, see what it's all about, and then decide. Because at $99.99, that is a significant stone, it's a significant piece, and it is a really big value. Who was shopping the ruby and diamond piece? It was? Marquise Ruby. Oh, yes, gotcha. Thank you. All right, Susan, you got it. Thank you so much, Susan. Appreciate you shopping with us. May I try this on? Okay. I'm going to give myself permission because this, as a Paraiba collector, I can speak on, this is one of the prettiest stones out there. Look at that. Look at that. The clarity just showing off there. Shall we give it 60 seconds? From where? Wait, was she shopping earlier? Tonight? Wow. She's what? Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, it is Monday night. Yeah, so Monday nights, yeah, this is a little bit, wouldn't you say this is a little bit even though more extraordinary than even regular Monday nights? I would. I mean, look at the merchandise here. Now we have 2 people talking about the Paraiba, so I'm just giving it a little extra moment here, and can we also appreciate the beautiful clock that matches? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. It looks like my bedroom when I was a kid growing up. It was all these colors. It was turquoise and pink and black. It's taking me right back to the late 80s, early 90s, junior high school. And you know what was really cool? It was sharks. Sharks, they were really cool, like the San Jose sharks, sharks in general. So it was those colors with a lot of sharks. And baby sea lions, which is a weird combination, but it was just taking me back. I'm reminiscing. Okay, coming up, Paraiba. You know what I also want to get in here before we go? Because because in 13 minutes, we get kicked off TV. They're going to kick us off. Oh, Tony, it's not Throwback Thursday yet. Did you ever find that photo of when I started hosting, though? Did you ever find that one? Tony just put a picture of me as oh gosh, there it is. No, we're not showing that. No way. We're going to have to sell a lot more jewelry, and I'll have to be in a lot more jovial mood before we show that picture. But that was me at my first network back in 2000 and whenever that was. 2002? Yeah. What? Wait, who was that? Is she at least taking the ruby ring back? So she rejected all of the rubies? Jess, you're brokenhearted. What about me? Okay, so the ruby necklace is back and the ruby ring is back. Both back. Ruby ring from earlier from our wheel and the ruby necklace. Did she just stop liking rubies all of a sudden? Wait, where's Susan from? Was this? Okay. Okay. I have stop. I have a mandarin garnet right now. Okay. We have 112-2204. It's rose gold. I've been asking for more rose gold, haven't I? I must have asked for more rose gold. Thank you. What is this? Oh, Patricia. We have a request for this specific ring. Patricia, I'm so glad you called. We're going to put that on hold for a moment. And let's bring this out because I heard that Patricia wanted to see this ring, and it's 112-0797. Wow, what a markdown. What is happening? This was, Patricia, it went from $99.99 to $79.99 to $39.99, and now it's an entirely different price. And I remember, I put together a little, yes, this was from my little impromptu wheel the other day. And okay, it's a big cushion cut. I know it looks a little oval, but it is a cushion. It's got a very soft corner to it, but it's a carat 20. So the size is really the big headline here. It's a very large merengue. It also is 93 points in diamonds. Now you've got to see this on because it's got the double row on the sides. That would be top and bottom. And then like a scattered idea in the middle. And you've got to see it on because it's got that negative space, which makes it so pretty. And we're down to 10 minutes in our fun day, which is what Tony named Monday since it's our Friday, but it's Monday. It's Monday in real life, but it's our Friday in TVON world because we're off on Tuesdays. So it's now known as Fun Day. And yes, this has definitely been a fun day for the ages. $39.99, it's not. Patricia, yeah. Oh, really? Current size on this one? I'm going to double check it. It feels like an 8, but let me double check. Get in the current size, then we'll go back up close. It is a size 8, Patricia, right now. Size 8, easily sized, though, no problem on this band. Here it is. Any gold you'd like, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll change it to yellow or rose if you'd like. It's got so much of the vibrant. You see the neon blues and purples coming through? Very good sign. But it's also not even $19.99. That's what I'm talking about. It went tumbling down. I put it on a wheel. I got a little riled. I went lower than $19.99, yeah. This has not happened on a carat 20 merengue, just for the record. So it's happening now. It's not even $18.99. I'm not even done. We're not done discounting. It's not even $1,799. So for the first caller who would like it, we're going to make it $1,777 only. Get you your lucky sevens in there. Get you a huge value. Go for it. That's a pretty piece. And it's a prize when it comes to a value. Did you have any questions, Will, before we go? Any requests? All right, so final call on the show. We have 9 minutes left. Fun day. Is that easier to say than Markdown Monday? Mega Markdown Must-See Monday? Maybe? Okay. We can go back to that mandarin, the Asher, that I showed you. We have the Paraíba. I'm going to still show that again because we're not leaving that here. We have not had a Paraíba stick around in I don't know how many weeks. So there's one here that's really the best of the best. Now, I will say, I think if the pink diamonds are the issue, if you would prefer it in all white diamonds, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to offer that to you. So if you'd rather have the Paraiba, if I'm just wondering, it's just out of conjecture, I'm wondering if that's the issue. If you don't like the pink diamonds, we could do that in all white diamonds. It would take some time because the mounting would have to be remade, but we could probably do that for you, just gonna say. So if that's your issue and you'd prefer just white diamonds with your Paraiba, we can do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the mandarin garnet really quickly because I know that somebody probably liked this, right? Just by seeing it for a couple seconds before that merengue. This is the mandarin Asher cut. Very, very, very pretty, very unusual cut. 121 is the size. It is also 56 points in diamonds. And it's also a big Asher cut with double halo. The halo follows the exact shape of the Asher, 56 points in the diamond weight. We did it in the rose. It's not my absolute favorite with the mandarin. I think white gold or yellow gold are even prettier. It's pretty, but I think it's even prettier in the white or the yellow. That's just my opinion. You choose what you want. That's why we give you the freedom to be designer. But it's going to be less than $39.99 because we're also in the last 7 minutes of the show, and who knows if we'll have a request here at the end of the night. I would love a few. So how about we make this a lot better than $39.99 and send it on out and just give you a huge value, and let me know if there's anything else we can recap or show you. Remember, we had 2-carat diamond earrings earlier for $17.77. The Paraiba is here for $99.99. We have a beautiful opal from Lightning Ridge that was also under $2,000 for a huge opal. So I'll show those to you, but this one's got to go first. So we'll just switch up the pricing and make it $1,499 instead for a rare and clean Asher cut, beautiful mandarin garnet. That is the way to go. So a fabulous piece, a great Asher. I got to show it to you on the hand here as well so you can see what this one looks like and get it whatever gold color you would like. So that's up to you, but taking a lot of prices way, way down. And you see now you really see how that Asher cut is able to light up. And you're seeing it right there with that double halo. Look how vibrant that is. Isn't that a good looking stone? They're so expensive right now to get mandarins because they're also mined out. So, so many, our resources in the gem world are really, I don't know how much longer the fine jewelry world can really go on without, I mean, yeah, diamonds will be fine, right? We'll always have diamonds. Rubies, sapphires, yeah, probably no problem there. But there are a lot of stones that are exotics that are exotic for a reason. So many are either mined out or on their way to being mined out, just not going to be something we see in the future of fine jewelry all that long. So please take advantage of them while they're here. Also want to show you, there's just a couple of pieces to recap. Our Alexandrite went earlier. Yes, the Alexandrite gone. I'm just going to do a quick little recap here for the few moments we have left. And I'm going to start with the Paraiba, which is $99.99 if you'd like that one. That's a really just gorgeous ring, fabulous piece. I love the clarity, the color, everything. But there's a few others that are here from the span of 3 hours. And so I'm going to show those to you as well, including a pair of earrings, which has yet to go, which is a bit of a shocker. But this is the opal. Look at the big, gorgeous opal we have here with all those great colors, reds, purples, yellows, greens, blues, just dynamic colors in that opal. It's also a 236 and it's in the any gold you'd like. So, or actually they want to keep it in the rose gold, but I know we just put the order in for that mounting. So that could be available for you. Then we have this really fabulous Paraiba color, but in a zircon. Notice how similar they are, side to side there. So zircon on the right, Paraiba on the left. So that Paraiba is in pink diamonds and white diamonds. This is the zircon in white diamonds in the bridge. That's a Roval stone. Got that one down to an incredible value on the zircon, which was only going to be $19.99, as is the price tag on the opal. So $19.99 here, $19.99 here, $99.99 here, but there's room for one more. And that to me, I think has to be the 2-carat diamond earrings that we have here. That's just one of your two gorgeous earrings that have this big round shape to them, where it's going to be a huge cluster of diamonds that you have in the white gold, or you can change them. Yellow gold or rose gold's fine, but how about this for a large earring? 2 carats total weight in diamonds, all bigger round brilliant stones, and they're down to $17.77 for the pair. So that's a really good value there if you'd like your bigger diamond earring. Bigger than a regular stud for sure. This is more of a button style that you have there throughout. All those bigger VS diamonds that you're still getting just make this such a remarkable pair of earrings, especially when they're down to 1777. So 1777 for the earrings, $99.99 for the Paraíba on the left, zircon and opal on the right and the center respectively. Those are going to be $19.99 each. So big values awaiting you in our last now 3 minutes left in the show. So this big mega markdown Monday is about to wrap up. We would like to know if there's anything else you'd like to see here very quickly. We can help you with those ideas. We are not here on Tuesdays, but we are back on Wednesday night. And I sure hope you'll join us for a big Wednesday night, a special Wednesday night, a very important Wednesday night we'll have together that's going to be coming up. Yeah. Christine, we've got a request here for some hoop earrings really quickly. Let's see if these are the ones she's looking for. I will put them in the front of our wheel so you can still peruse some of those rings, but there they are in white gold. This is a hoop earring that is a beautiful 1/2 inch in diameter. They're 13 points in VS diamond, so they're really just going to give you that pave in the front of the earring only. Click in closure. I'll show them to you in yellow. Maybe she likes the yellow gold. There's the yellow gold for that earring as well. We can do rose gold. I just don't have them here. They're reversible as well. You can wear them backwards if you want to and have just a mirror finish gold if you want to do it that way. I bet she wants to see one on really quickly, so I'll bring up the graphics. It's item number 1110411. Is there a white or yellow preference? White gold, you got it. Let me try on one of those for you. Show you on the hand that it is indeed a diameter of, let's take a quick look at this. There they are at a 1/2 inch, so you can see that there. And then we're going to show you, let me pop one on for you. And reversible, so there's mirror finishing in the back and then diamonds pave in the front, so you can wear them either way. Yes? You got it. Mandarin with the graphics again. Before we go, there are the earrings for you. That is for Christine. So Christine, that's how the earrings are going to look on. So you can see how they camouflage. The post is lower than the piercing itself. And then I'm going to go back to the wheel so we can show the Mandarin one more time with the graphics. Let me go grab the Mandarin for you. That's going to be 1122204. Here comes the Mandarin. Did that help? Let me know if she has any other questions, Will, on those earrings. What's that? Congratulations. Here. You got it. Thank you, Christine. Enjoy. Here's the Mandarin for you, the Asher Cut 121. And there are the graphics for you. And then let me know if you'd like to see it on the hand again as well. So that's the beautiful, rare, clean Asher Cut Mandarin. Also has the 56 points in the double halo in the diamonds. And that one is $14.99. Gotcha. A really splendid value for the end of our night, which is down to 45 seconds. So don't forget, not here on Tuesdays. We have no broadcast on Tuesday. It's the only day of the week that we do not have a show. And then we are back Wednesday night, television, online, wherever you can join us, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're with us Wednesday and Thursday. We have so many incredible designer pieces that we're debuting throughout the midpoint of the week, so we can't wait to see you then. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, a great Tuesday in the meantime. Thanks so much for being with us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. We'll be here for a few minutes. If you have any questions, we can continue to place orders, but most importantly, thank you for joining me. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night. We'll see you Wednesday.